Hello everybody, my name is Offbeat Outlaw, Liz is copying me. Welcome back to 7C's 6 Idiots. So, we have a few changes to this stream, to this channel that I shall explain now, as some of you have already been noticing in the pre-chat. Here's the changes, okay? So first of all, recently we've had to let go of the moderator for this channel, Do Good. So if you have any questions regarding that, Ballad is now apparently a stop sign. If you have any questions regarding this, Do Good being let go, please check out my Discord. It is in the announcements page, and then that will explain everything. That is all I'm going to be speaking on that. Next, we have Nightbot now, who is going to be capable of doing different stuff for us now, who's going to be helping me moderate, and we shall hopefully get this working. Ballad helps to set it up for me, because I am incredibly technologically illiterate when it comes to bots and whatnot. Next thing that is on the note, we have changed how Chaos is going to work for this stream. I know it's been a great source of fun, but we are changing it up and how it's going to work for now. What it's going to be is it's going to be a once a stream campaign, where you guys are all going to pool your points to try and get that thing of the bar to the 150 mark, 150,000 mark. If that gets to 150,000, I will roll on the table 1 to 100, and we'll see what we'll get. This will be a once a stream thing from now on. Also, new channel points. You can inspire people by their name. I'm gonna trust my players keep track of that on their own, because I'm keeping track of the game. So hopefully this is all working out. This is the first time that we're doing this, and also the stream overlay still looks ugly. I will fix it soon, but my brother has been moving out of this apartment, and I've been helping him get that sorted. So I've been busy, is what I'm trying to say. So I would appreciate some patience. Also,
I'll move myself more to the right.
Also, if you guys saw the melee ball against Marcus and don't worry, I'm not gonna kill Marcus, because he has showed he is perfectly capable of doing that himself. So, with that being...
Stay still, his vision is based on movement.
With that being said, Ballad, your camera is once again bugging out.
He's transcending.
We shall now get to the actual game. We have with us tonight, as usual, our same group. We have Liz playing Helena, the Light Domain Cleric. Marcus Territory playing Dorg Seaswill, our half-orc paladin. Bunny playing our Gnome Spore Druid Glamour Bard. Piggly, the Beast Barbarian. And Ballad Boi as Helmsworth Free, the Human Sorlock. Spud, why don't you tell us what your drink of the day is?
We're drinking mimosas tonight.
Ooh, fancy. Brunch at night.
Please drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
I am responsibly going to drink at the break.
Dork does not endorse this
We're doing
message.
mixed drink Mondays.
If you don't drink responsibly, I will know.
And then I'll come get you. Send me.
Offbeat will be disappointed, and I will give you a
and
clap
I
on the
will
back.
kill
That's
Marcus
dork,
I will kill Marcus as a reflex.
I kid. Please drink responsibly.
Yeah, please do. So, with that being said, let us get back to the game. So, last episode, a lot happened, obviously. The crew got magical weapons from raiding the compound. Helmsworth broke out of prison, and is now flying above the city of New Windfjord. Can I shrink the image a little bit to the left?
Oh, because they want to see. Right now it just is Helena?
What?
You're like, the Zoom call? Or wait, which image?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I can see your full name.
I think it's fine.
If you're underneath chat on mobile, you can always swipe chat to the right. There's literally nothing I can do about that. I'm deeply sorry. This is also for YouTube. Please check out the YouTube channel. That is all. This has been a lot of announcements. Good golly, 8 minutes.
Announcement stream.
It's alright. I think a few streams ago we just kind of like bantered for a long time until Marcus got there.
That is true. We did nothing for a few minutes. Has Me6 still not activated? I swear.
Activate? What if we ask politely?
Me6 still hasn't activated.
He's doing his best.
I'm going to post this now. I may have to ask tech support to go and fix this in time for next stream because this is really annoying. Send now. Ba-boom.
Ba-ba-boom.
Now. Here we are. Last episode, all that
Now
stuff
we
happened.
wait for the thousands
Zooming-
of people to pour
Yeah.
in.
They all missed the announcements. Now, from the last episode, what happened? What happened at the end of last episode? Well, the crew got all their magical weapons, and now I'm going to be adding... Oh, right, retcons. Okay, so there's some retcons for designs for characters. Oh, my goodness.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Can we have
Got
some
it.
chat for offbeat?
Guys, let me drink some water.
Yeah,
Put
drink
some
Oh, yeah,
offbeat
hydrate.
pogs in
Water.
chat.
Drink some
All of you who
water.
are subscribed,
Cheers
all of you
to
who are subbed to the
offbeat
channel,
outlaw,
put some offbeat
everyone.
pogs in chat.
Be that move.
Okay,
I
time
love
for some
beating
retcons
outlaw.
for character designs. Male Josette does not naturally have black hair. She is a natural blonde. Her hair is dyed, and you can see the roots. That is one retcon. The next retcon, the next retcon is to Salvador Brooks.
How did that
Salvador
one get top billing?
motherfucking Brooks. He is basically the same character-wise. He's still got the long, messy hair. However, he brings a stunning he looks stunningly similar to late amazing Asian Canadian actor Godfrey Gao. Very handsome fellow. So yes,
Yeah,
that's
Love Godfrey Gao.
that's what Salvador Brooks looks like. He looks basically the exact same. And that is I think the important announcements for today.
Nice.
Okay, that's everything.
Nice.
Now, on to magic weapons. So last episode, you guys got some magic swords, daggers, axes, and whatnot. And I said I'd tell you what those all necessarily did next episode. This is this episode. So for the daggers, I'd like to introduce you all to Pitten daggers. These daggers have the ability to render people immobile by elongating and stabbing into the ground upon you stabbing into them. So these can be thrown. If they are thrown, you must activate the Pitten feature prior to throwing, but as a bonus action, you can activate it, and then you can potentially render an opponent immobile who is huge or smaller with a DC 15 strength check. If they are bigger than large, they have advantage on this strength save. Next, we have the Great Axe, the Blade of Dante. As a bonus action, you may activate it and dislodge the axe head and sling it at your opponent, dealing its damage dealing all of its regular damage, but it is a ranged weapon of 30 to 60 feet. That is its weapon range. And the opponent has to make a DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength check
Okay,
to remain not prone. Otherwise, they are knocked prone.
Okay, so what's the range? 30-60?
30-60, yes.
Okay. What's the DC?
DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
That is 16.
Okay. Next, we have the Herald's Great Sword. As a bonus action, you can activate this. This does not require your action, but you give everybody within a 30-foot radius 10 temporary HP, and you double your own movement speed
Ooh.
for this turn. And then just a simple ring plus 1 to your AC requires attunement. Now for
Who
the
got-
Mizium Apparatusi.
Sorry, who got the ring?
Who got the ring? Sort it out amongst yourselves.
can
I don't
have it.
think anyone chose. Liz, if you
We
want
will
the
do
ring,
that.
you can have it. We'll say it's yours now. Congratulations.
Oh my god, Helen just loves rings.
Okay. As for the Mizium Apparatusi, I don't know the plural. But it is, it's not like it's actually
Apparatus.
apparatus, right? It is
fine.
no longer it's not going to be the you can cast level 5 spells. That's ridiculous. What this Mizium apparatus allows you to do is with the same checks, the same like mechanics of like you have to make an intelligence check and meet the level cast in order to cast the spell. It allows you to cast any spell that you have currently prepared without expending a spell slot. However, if you fail the check, It will randomly choose a spell and double the damage. Or double the effect, and it may aim at you. Potentially being... So, yes.
What if it looks like chooses sending? It's just gonna like be 50 words. Like
50 words, and it randomly chooses who to. I will roll a d6 to see who it gets put to, whether it be me being on one of the 6 or one of you. That's on a fail.
Okay.
That is how that shall work.
Oh my god, what if I just...
So it could actually be in your benefit, but that is going to be the Misium Apparatus Windfjord edition.
I think it's actually just apparatuses.
I like apparatus.
But you have me currently in your party, therefore it is apparatus. Okay.
Oh, is that the okay? We're going with that then.
Yeah. All right, that is the magic.
I spent 9 years of my life to be overshadowed.
Let a feet, soft penis, debutante. If you want to get in a street fight with me, that's fine. Do you not remember that quote?
The Office.
Oh,
Even I know that.
Nowhere. What was that?
That's from The Office.
It's a quote for The Office.
Oh, I've never
I
seen
haven't even
it.
watched The Office and I know that quote.
Okay.
I
And it's
was
everywhere
really
on TikTok as
scared.
well.
Yeah. I love that
I was
sound.
like, why did Offie just go off the rails?
He's lost his goddamn mind.
So, here is going to be how we start off. We start off with our crew in the basement. They are hanging around, doing their thing. They are getting their items. All of a sudden, they hear above them footsteps, and lots of them. In this room, it should be noted, it is 40 feet wide.
Uh-oh.
40 feet long, 40 feet high.
Cube.
It's a cube. On each side of this cube, there are 4 doors. In the corners is where the items are kept. I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Oh no! Sir!
Never describe a room in such detail unless you're gonna fight in it.
Finally, let's test these out.
No! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Nice.
Yikes!
Oh, how to turn
Oh, it might be
tables.
okay.
Ah,
How
wait.
the turntables.
Oh yeah, the chat inspiration.
Yes, you may use your chat.
Thank you.
Caroline has used her inspiration.
Do we have a way to reset that potentially?
To reset that?
Yeah.
Oof.
I think
Or
you
is it
can
just a once per stream thing?
No, the inspiration's not once per stream, is it?
Oh, it's not? Oh,
No.
I thought we had it on a locked in system.
No.
Oh, and do our magic weapons all require attunement? So,
No, the magic weapons do not. The only one that does is the ring.
gotcha.
The Misium Apparatusi are automatically locked onto your arms as you put them on. These ones do not require attunement.
I feel
So
like the
to
ring
say.
looks like this ring.
Nice.
It's very nice.
Nice.
Isn't it nice?
I
Hey,
like.
Marcus.
All
I
right.
have rings.
Oh yeah, everyone, if you have a
Rings. Come on, Piggly. What the heck?
I don't want to talk about it.
Your Pigglies are naked.
Oh no! No!
Piggly still without pants.
I put him back on.
Or did he put?
All
Okay,
right.
Piggly put it on his
Wait, did you
pants.
get
we're
your
okay.
boots back? Do you have both boots on?
As far as I know, I still only have one.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, no. You put on the equipment of the guard, so now you have.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm in full armor.
Okay.
Booted and
So
suited.
starting
You might-
off, who got 20 to 25, or 25 or 20 plus? Yes. What'd you get, Marcus?
22.
All right, Dorg. Who got 15 to 20? Liz, what'd you get?
17.
Spud, what'd you get?
18.
That take.
That was Binus energy.
So then it's Helena. And then we have Bunny at the bottom. What'd you get?
I got 11.
11. Okay. So, on initiative count 20, a new wave of enemies will spawn. This will continue to happen every time. Their initiative count is 20. let us begin. Dorg, there's currently no enemies, but you hear them and they will be on their way. You are currently in the dead center of the room.
Okay. Ooh, this is
Use
gonna
the
be
cardinal
fun.
directions when describing where you're gonna go.
All right, so the door is on the...
There's 4 doors, north, east, south, west.
Oh, we don't know which direction they're going to come from.
You have no idea. They could come from all directions or no directions. You currently just hear them above you. They'll be here very soon.
Okay. This is going to be tricky. I wonder if I have anything that can... Not really, no. All right, I will start out by using a bonus action to cast Divine Favor on myself. That'll boost, that will give me, every attack I make will deal one extra d4 radiant damage. And I will move to the... Which door did we enter through?
You guys entered through the east door.
I will move to the east. It's 40... I will move 5 feet in front of the east door.
Okay.
And then I will, because that was a bonus action, I'll take the ready action. The first person to enter my movement range will get an attack.
You will take your attack action when someone enters your movement. Okay. Excellent.
Yes.
All right. And
That'll
with
do
that, enemies enter. So, enemies enter from all the doors. 1 enemy each. 1 from the north, 1 from the west, 1 from the south, and 1 from the east, which triggers Dorg at the way with his sword, with his weapon. Swing your attacks. Roll to hit.
I will swing that great axe. And the free action is the 10 temporary HP is a free action. Yes.
No, that activating that bonus thing that's a bonus action.
Oh, that's a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then forget that. I'll just roll the hit. Oof. It's not good. I will add my chat inspiration to that. That's more like it. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Nice. Oh, crap. Shit. All right. 11 damage.
11. All right.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Plus 5.
So you hit him, and it seems as though that these guards are less heavily equipped than those heavy-duty security officers. So you do give a good swing at him, but this is your readied action, so you do actually have another attack.
Oh, I do. And also, I forgot, because I have great weapon fighting, I can re-roll one of those
Yes.
die. Can I do that?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Marcus, did you use your inspiration?
Yes, I
You
already
did already, yeah.
Okay.
So that's...
I just have
Sorry.
to refund some. I just have to refund some of these because
Add...
only need to be inspired once.
So it was originally 11, now it's 16, because I rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 damage, and then I will take the second attack.
Okay.
Much better. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll damage.
All right, let's do this again. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's gonna be 13 damage.
All right. With that second swing, you land that... You're using the greatsword or the great axe?
The greatsword.
You with that second swing, you take that greatsword and just dig it right into their side, and they crumple under your might, and down they go. All right, now it is time for their turns. As they entered on initiative count 20, does not mean that they don't get to act on this turn. They, one of them will take out the north-facing one will take out his rifle, and he will aim randomly at one of you. I'm gonna roll a d6 and see who this hits. Who am I aiming at? Oh, that's Liz.
Okay.
That is a 13 to hit. Does that hit? Dang, you have a low armor class, don't you?
I took everything off for stealth.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, I should have used Shield of Faith.
How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you guys actually healed. Could you imagine if you both still had 1 HP? Imagine.
I mean,
I'm not super flush on
You're not
HP
great.
right now.
So, Helena, you take 4, 7, 11 damage. Are you,
Are you
down?
No, I have 1 HP left.
Oh my god.
I love my life.
11 damage dealt to you. The next one is going to once again aim at someone random. Let's see who this hits.
Not it.
Actually, it is you. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Jinx, motherfucker.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna be taking this damage. This is piercing damage, by the way. That is
Oh, we're getting rated.
15 damage.
Ooh,
Robert Hartley, GM. Yo!
Robert Hartley.
Robert Hartley.
Robert Hartley.
Robert, that's my brother's name.
Wink,
I have no
wink.
idea who you are, but thank you for that massive raid. What? Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your fans. Welcome to 7C6 Idiot stream. This is my weekly D&D stream that I do on Mondays. This is my usual crew that we do here. And currently, the lovely Liz in the top left there, Marcus in the bottom left, Caroline right below me, and Spud to my bottom right are all engaged in combat. The reason why Ballad Boi to my right here is not engaged in combat is because he's in prison for high crimes against country.
I mean, I got out though.
He did escape though.
That's true.
He's
Someone
the
said
he's the
that this
GM
person-
for Viva La Dirt League on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll have to check it
We'll
out.
check it
Sick
out.
nasty,
Well-
bro.
Hi, Robert. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Robert.
Robert.
Thank you so much for we also
Yay.
just started using Nightbot, so I'm sorry if anyone's getting warnings from
Yeah,
Nightbot.
Nightbot's a little intense.
He's a little aggressive. We'll need to train him better.
Oh, is this the start of a friendship?
We'll get out the spray bottle
Is this
after
the start of a
stream.
friendship?
Robert,
guys
are we gonna be friends?
I
I
hope
think
so.
so.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think so.
Hope so.
All the same though, let's get back to dealing damage to my party. So Spud, you took just to make sure you got all that. That is 11, 13, 16 piercing damage.
Can I have less?
Let me ask the dice.
You can't blame him for asking.
This time it said you take 19 damage, so you can take whichever one you like. And with that, we have the final guard who's going to take up their rifle, move forward 5 feet, and is going to shoot at the last person who's not been shot yet, Bunny.
Oh.
Does a 22 hit.
Yeah, of course it hits.
Imagine if it didn't. Bunny was
Right?
unstoppable.
Bunny's like, I'm just built different.
But Bunny do be
So-
built different though. 13. That is 17 piercing damage.
Ooh, can I have a reaction of the, the spores? The 1d4 necrotic damage?
Oh, how big's that range? That's right.
Oh, that's a good question.
Is that on melee hits? I'm not sure.
I think that's
Oh.
on. I think that's on as soon as they enter the range. They just as they enter, if they end their turn.
Ooh, where is that?
Only one way to find out.
It's just in my notes. I'll have to find it. Hold on.
Your nuts.
It's just in my notes. I don't have the details. You'll have
If you
to
had the
wait
chance to
a
change your
wee
fate,
moment.
would ya?
If you had
had
to,
the chance
to change your
Change your
fate.
fate.
to change your
Some
fate.
say
To
fate is
wheels.
woven together like a cloth. Let's see.
I have no
Spores.
idea what's going on right
I'm
looking
trying.
at
I'm just
the-
trying to deal some spore damage. I'm trying to lay
You
into
know.
the mushroom.
now. Oh yeah,
hole.
I understand that.
It's 10 feet of you. When a creature you can see moves
Yeah.
into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic. It's 50. All these enemies are 15 feet out. However, but
Dang.
that's good to know.
All
Good
right.
thought.
All right.
Mhm.
Spicy mushrooms next time.
All right. So, that is their turn. Helena, it is now your turn.
Yeah, okay, so, they're all 4. There's 3 now, right?
There's 3 left now.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to one of them and grab him by the neck and do inflict wounds.
Alrighty, roll to hit. Thank you once again, Raiders. If you're gonna be checking out, I really appreciate you and
16?
Rob Hartley. Love you. 16 to hit. That does not hit.
So I'm just like
You grab. You go to lunge at him, but this man knows kung fu, I guess, and he just blocks it expertly with his rifle put to his side, and he shoves you away.
Ah, Rude.
Do you have anything else you can do?
Bonus action. Let me see.
Make a
Wait, did I
face
get
at him.
skipped? Why are you going?
Oh yeah.
My bad. You
Totally
keep
Spud's
going. I
turn.
just was not.
I'm
paying
sorry,
attention
Piggly.
till now.
I read wrong. You'll be
Again,
next.
because I cast a spell, I can't use spiritual weapon, right?
No, you
That's the
can't.
rule.
Because if you use a cantrip next turn as your action, you can cast spiritual
That's
weapon.
so annoying.
Your cantrips
the
are good.
rules,
You should
baby.
use them.
My cantrips include mending.
But don't you have Toll the Dead?
No.
When you level up, you're getting
We'll
told
talk
to
about
death.
We'll talk about it.
It's not. That's not something possible for me to have.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. If someone in chat could explain what's happening with the chaos table as well to the people who are just joining in, that'd be lovely.
I think that the option for it isn't actually showing up. That might just be me.
The campaign is the campaign thing not showing up. Okay, guys, sorry guys, no chaos this roll. I'll do one roll in the after break, or like I'll do one roll sometime this stream to make up for it. Okay, I promise. I'll figure it
time
out
is
for next
right.
week.
don't.
Do it.
When
Do
the
it when you
time
think
is right.
chat would
we'll,
do it.
We'll know, chat.
Yeah.
So like right when
Wait.
we're about to die.
No, right when Helena's about to do something.
Yeah.
that's when you roll.
It's true.
We will now. I will
it's-
now pass this off to Piggly. It is your turn.
Does the enemy get
Okay.
a reaction? No.
The enemy
that
get a
enter-
reaction?
Because I entered in their area. I'm trying to like make sure I know D&D rules. I'm quizzing myself.
They
It's
no,
only if
they
you
would
leave.
they would they would get a reaction if you left their
Left,
melee range.
okay.
Yes.
Cool. You can be new at D&D too.
They came through every doorway.
Yes.
So these
Door killed one. Helena attempted to kill the other. There are still 3 left.
do the doorways that they came through have doors?
No.
Bummer.
They're open now. They do. They used to have doors, but they have been slid open and retracted into there.
Okay. I'm gonna put on an invisibility cloak.
Okay.
But then I don't remember. Do I have to activate it, or is
It
just work for
activates.
an
You can
hour?
activate it as a bonus action. This is. You can do this thrice per day.
Okay. And then I would like to activate that.
Actually, no.
And
There's a
then I'd-
timer. Yeah.
And then I'd like to go pick up 3 more invisibility cloaks for the other members of the party. 'cause we
All right.
didn't
So
do it
you
last
sneak
time.
off to the southwest quadrant of the room and quickly take some cloaks for yourself.
And then I'm gonna shout, Dorg! Wait, do these guards have goggles?
They do have goggles. Yes.
Dorg, make sure you pick up that man's goggles.
Gotcha. I don't know where. Never mind. Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Now, Bunny, your turn.
I don't know what to do. All right, I'm gonna put on the invisibility cloak, and then I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna cast Binus on one of them.
Classic.
On one of them.
Yeah,
Is it a radius or is it only a single target?
30 feet. Oh, it's one. I think it's one target.
Well, let's
Pretty sure.
check to be sure, because you could
We
potentially
got-
blind all of them.
Oh, plus one additional target. No, what? No, I think that's one target. That's one target.
Is one target? Okay,
That's
who you're
one
gonna blind?
target. All right, I'm gonna blind one of the guys. What are my options? There are 3
You've
left.
got someone to the east, to the north, and to the south.
I'm gonna attack the north.
All right, you hit the north boy with a Binus. And now what's his saving throw?
14. Constitution 14.
All right, you go Binus, and let's see if he gets blinded. He fails a save. The guy to the north is now blinded by
Once.
light.
His name was John.
His name was John.
John.
Oh no. And then can I also, for my bonus action, I would like.
Wait, but did you blind or deafen him?
I blinded him.
Blind.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
That's
I have
alright.
a lot of things. I have a lot of
Who-
things I'm looking between right now.
You said they're all wearing goggles. Did the goggles matter for blindness?
Potentially, you don't know, but this guy is blinded.
Oh, all right.
For what it's
Also,
worth.
for the record, if you were gonna go invisible, Caroline, you need the bonus action.
Oh, okay, then I'm chilling.
You're not going
I
to
am
use your
in-
bonus action?
I am in. I used it for.
Oh,
to be
okay. You're going to use it
invisible.
for invisibility. Okay. So the individual to the north is blinded. This brings us back up to initiative after Bunny, with a quick strum of her guitar, Bitus! Whoosh! This beam of light shines directly through his glasses, and you hear him go, ah!
Pukow. Yes.
Dorg, back up to you. What do you do?
First, Dorg's gonna take the great sword, look at it lovingly, and then spin it around and activate its special ability to give everyone in the room 10 temporary hit points.
All right, everybody. You as he activates it, he gives like a bap on the pommel, and energy just poofs, pulses out for everybody for all of friendlies in the room. You guys feel a little bit bolder, a little bit more gusto, a little bit more adrenaline in the system. And Dorg, you feel your feet lighten. You now have 60 feet of movement for this turn. This can be activated once per day.
Wonderful.
All right. First, I'm going to. Which door is Helena at?
Helena's at the north door.
Then I will charge. Is my math right? 20 feet of movement, if I'm moving diagonally.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. And then just charge straight at him and attack the one right in front of her.
Alrighty. So, roll to hit.
Rolling to hit. Nice. 27 to hit.
27
Ah,
hits.
misses. Bummer.
Bummer.
Roll
Wow, I
19.
can't believe he pulls out his everything-proof shield.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Holy shit. 20 damage?
So you run at this guy. Ah! Slash straight. Your sword actually just cuts straight through him.
Ooh.
It's actually brutal. Helena, you're like, but. He looks really hot.
He
while
looks
doing it.
really hot.
He
I
looks
mean, but also,
like a Conan the Barbarian level attractive, sort of like oh, that's so gross, but my oh my.
Dorg.
Dorg.
he'd do a protect.
For the record, I rolled 2 6s and a 3. Plus 5.
That's nutty.
That's crazy. But
So
yeah,
that's one attack. You still have another attack.
I do. Can I split up my attacks into movements?
Yes,
Like,
you
can I-
can. You can split up in movement and attacks.
Wonderful. Giving a wink at Helena, I bolt to the other side of the. Wait, which door is where? So Piggly's in the corner. Where is Bunny?
Bunny's in the center.
Okay.
Invisible.
Everybody, all eyes on the center of the ring. Oh yeah.
That's
me.
what that's what the goggles are for, by the way.
I will go to the western door and attack the one right there.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Rolling to hit.
Is the new ship named Deladorg?
Yeah, it's Delodorg.
Oh my god, y'all.
You
Also,
need
yeah,
to
guys,
keep up. The ship names are getting invented.
They're
That's a
getting
good
invented.
one.
Good.
Fun. Deladorg
That's
is
a good one.
Better than Sorg. I like
Yeah,
that
better
one.
than Sorg.
Forget Sorg. That's the old Helena, literally.
Okay, 19,
That's so
19 to hit.
episode 10.
19 to hit. 19 hits. Roll damage.
Do I want? Oh, no, I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, no, I'm not gonna use a smite.
Smote.
Oh.
Oh, I probably should have though. 15 damage.
You swipe into him with your great sword. You feel confident that a one hit will do it this time, as it did on the last guy. But you strike down this time. This guard, though, a little bit more wily after witnessing what you did to the last guy, brings up his arms and you strike right into them, right into the guards, and you can hear him wince in pain as you strike bone. He is in a lot of pain, but this foe is still standing.
Okay, I don't
So-
think I have anything else.
You don't, unless you want to use your movement to get away from this individual, but that will provoke an opportunity attack.
Nope, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Excellent. With that, the enemies currently still alive in the room will make their attacks, and then a new wave of enemies will come and make their attacks afterwards. So we first have this gentleman right in front of Dorg is going to swing, is going to drop his rifle to the side and take out a knife, a wicked-looking knife that is about the size of his forearm with jagged edges at the back.
So much.
That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. So first thing that's going to happen is you're going to take this damage. That is 11 slashing damage.
Ow.
On top of that, you're going to be taking a little something else. As this dagger slices into you, it leaves you with a wound that won't heal. And you take an extra 3 slashing damage. You have been inflicted with maiming. Every turn until you get a lesser restoration, or until you get a long rest, you will be inflicted with maiming. This will take a D4 of damage from your health every turn.
Ow.
What if he gets out of combat?
Yeah. Out of combat, it's going to be every few seconds.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
So you gotta be constantly healing, or if with a successful medicine check from a party member, they could attempt to patch the wound to get rid of the maiming.
I have -1. I got it.
I got +0 for medicine, so I'm gonna hope
Nobody
that,
ever does medicine.
I'm gonna hope that Liz.
I have +5.
Hey, I've done
There
a
we
lot
go.
of medicine
I have
this
+5. I'll do it,
campaign. Thank
There
you
we
very
go.
much.
I have good berries.
Okay, that is what happens on that
That's all
that
I got.
individual's
Better than
turn.
nothing.
And then this next person, not seeing who else to shoot, is going to pick between Dorg and Helena. Let's see
Yeah,
who
that's what
they
I was
hit.
afraid of.
That is to Dorg.
Oh no, no.
That is first I gotta roll to hit though. Ooh, that's a 23 to hit.
Fuck yeah.
9, 11, 14 piercing damage as a rifle. Another bot.
Does that include the maiming?
What do you mean include the maiming?
Does it include the
It's
maiming
next
damage?
round. Next round.
Next round you'll get maimed. Next round you're
Oh.
gonna get maimed.
Okay. I'm not doing so good, guys.
I know,
Yep.
I know. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Someone in chat just put, "Where's Cloud Ruin now, Dork?"
No.
I trust the power of friendship.
What?
All right.
You
We
didn't
shall-
see melee ball.
Different
From melee
cannon.
bomb.
All
I
right.
only
we're-
came
You had
in
to
y'all
be-
really
you had to
quick.
be
You had
there.
to be there.
You had to be there.
Next, with that being said, we shall now bring in one additional enemy for now.
Oh, that's better than 4.
They
I
come.
mean, yeah.
This individual steps down from the east, and they will now take their attack. They are going to, for their action, take out a magical stone, sort of object, with a twist. He's going to speak into it and say, "They're in the basement. They're raiding the depot."
He has
close
a
it.
walkie-talkie.
He has a walkie-talkie?
And we call those sending stones. Thank you very much.
I think that's a walkie-talkie.
The walkie-talkie.
It's a walkie-talkie.
All right.
That's his action?
That is his action. For his bonus action, he can't really do anything. That is the turn. All right, we now have
Rocky Talkie.
a rock.
Sunflower continuing to be on fire.
Always.
Sunflower, you're saying?
We shall now bring this. This now brings our turn to Piggly.
Out of curiosity, if I activate and can I activate 2 invisibility cloaks at the same time?
You could activate it, yeah, but like it's not gonna help you. Are you trying to activate it to give
Could
it
I
to someone?
activate it and throw it over someone else?
Yes, I'll allow that.
Okay, I'm gonna activate one and then go throw one over Dorg.
All right, you do so. You rush over to Dorg from the corner. Do you have 40 feet of movement?
I have 35.
You can't quite get close enough. I'm gonna have to ask you to make an athletics check to throw it over top of him from a distance.
You got this.
24.
24, you succeed. You rush over, and with the last bit of your effort, you fling it over top of him, and it covers Dorg. It's not on him properly. He's gonna need to take a bonus action on his next turn to properly fit it on top of him.
Shit.
But for now, he is covered, more or less. If he he needs to do this before moving on his next turn.
My bonus action is arguably more important than my action right now.
I know. Next, we shall bring ourselves to Helena. What are you gonna do?
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna run over to Dorg.
All right.
Is an action a medicine check?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. I get my.
Do you have any healing spells?
I do. but I don't want to.
How? What
Because
do you have?
that's not. I don't think that's gonna get rid of your. It's only less restoration, which I don't have. I only have.
Something that
cure
might be
wounds.
worth considering though is this will just prevent the maiming for now, but healing might save him for subsequent turns, just as
Yeah.
like a potential turn economy situation.
I have 8 HP
Okay.
and 2
Wait,
spell
can
slots
Dorg
left.
attempt to heal himself?
He could medicine check himself. He could also heal himself, but he can't.
I'm.
If I
Oh.
could use my action though.
Okay. You know what?
I'm just saying it might be worth
No.
it.
No. You know what I can do? Mass healing word's a bonus action.
Okay,
So
Oh, I
what
see
I
what
can-
you're getting at.
that could
I
work.
see what I can do is I can do a medicine check. Hopefully I succeeded, and also use mass healing word.
How
on,
much HP do you have?
11.
You're gonna take every attack on their next turn. Because we're all invisible.
Well, here the issue, but Dorg's gonna go down. That's the issue. That's what we're running. into.
Actually,
If you no, because you go, so you can do bonus action, become invisible, and move. You can survive for 2 more turns. You have
Well,
8 HP, right?
well, they have goggles. It doesn't matter.
You don't know what the goggles
Only
do.
2. If we all
Oh,
go,
okay.
only like how many left have goggles that have seen us and know our forms? Just like 2, right?
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna make it into the next turn, and I have the best chance of bringing him back, or getting him to a point where like, because if I go down, that's fine.
No, it's not. None of us can heal you.
Not fine.
Well, like you guys can like end the fight better than I can, and then
The
you
fight doesn't end though. He said, "This is an endless wave. We're trying to escape. There'll be more enemies every 20 initiative.
20.
Yeah,
20.
every round.
So
is
we're
what-
just trying to
Okay.
get all of us invisible and not being seen by goggles, and then
And
getting out.
Get out.
Like we can,
What's stopping?
like,
what's
we can
stopping you
drag
from
one.
bonus
We can
action
drag one of
invisible
you
and then
that's
heal Dorg?
unconscious.
Do I? Is there? Are you? So I'm next to you technically, Pickly, right? So I can grab the. Is that what would be an action? Taking the cloak, or
You already have a cloak.
do I?
Yes. You
From
got
last-
one
yeah,
last
from
yeah,
time.
we all grabbed
last
one.
session?
You need
Okay.
a,
Would that be an action to put it on or to activate it?
You need a
But
bonus
you
action to
already put it-
activate it.
Okay.
You can
Okay, you
use
know
an
what? Okay.
action to heal Dorg.
Yeah,
That
that's
way
what.
you
Yeah,
can all
yeah,
get
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at a 4th level for Dork.
Ooh, nice, thank you.
I'll use the non-sponsored website to roll. I'm lazy.
Also, I'm totally sorry for Nightbot being an absolute bore in chat. I'll fix that next
That's
session.
29,
Nice.
29 health.
Yes.
and I'm gonna give Dork a wink as well, but it's gonna be more like a blink because she's not good at it. So it'll be like a. And then bonus action, cloak it.
Nice.
Cloak it.
Okay, so you've gone
Nice,
in.
Thank you, Helena.
You've gone invisible. Guys, just for this session, don't use caps. Nightbot
Oh, sorry.
apparently hates it. Don't do that.
Oh, I can just.
Can you change that
um,
actually, Ballad, quickly? If you're okay.
I can. I'm just gonna
It's like,
increase.
they are
I'm
yelling.
gonna increase.
We
I'm
like
gonna,
to
gonna increase
yell.
his. I'm gonna increase his tolerance.
Yeah, make him less of an absolute
chill.
mad lad.
Yeah.
Nightbot is angry.
absolute mad lad.
Absolute mad lad.
Mad
Okay.
lad.
So
I'm also gonna ask Dork if he's alright. Are you
You
alright?
know what? For the time, it's not the initial right now. I can just
Better.
turn it off.
turn that off actually. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
Been better.
Alright,
Thank
you're looking
you.
great. You look great. Thank you
Okay.
for saving me. High five.
Thank you. High five.
Okay, you guys high five.
I'm
So
invisible.
Helena, that's used up your action. You are now invisible, correct?
Yeah.
Bunny, that brings us to your turn. You are also invisible.
Are we all invisible now?
Everyone is invisible. It should be noted at least 2 people have seen you guys, have seen your forms.
have seen all of us, and then there's
One that's seen.
yeah, and then there's
me
one
and
that's
Dork.
seen you and Dorg.
Yeah.
I want to.
I'm just being carried out of here.
I'm gonna try
I think he's
to.
my friend, the
If I
clarification.
if I cast like hideous laughter, does that reveal where I am?
It won't reveal where you are. How invisibility works is they have to make it. If they are close to you and they have a vague understanding of where you are, it's disadvantage to hit, really. You know.
Okay.
But if you move, they gotta do an investigation check to find you.
I would like to cast hideous laughter
On whomst?
on one of the guys that saw us. What are my direction options?
So the ones that saw you are to the south and to the west.
Okay. We're gonna hit the south guy with hideous laughter. They need a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Alrighty, let's see. Bunny, I hate doing this to you, but that's
No.
18.
It's alright, my joke didn't land. They don't land sometimes. And that's alright. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get down on myself. Instead, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Dorg.
You're not getting the Netflix special.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh,
He looks even hotter. Oh my god. He's glowing. He's so hot.
he's invisible.
Remind
Yeah.
me, Bardic
Glowing
Inspiration is
invisible.
a
Let me
one-
have this. Is fine.
Alright,
Bardic
so
Inspiration is a 1d4 to anything?
no 1d8.
1d8.
Nice. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Bunny, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Dorg, it is your turn. Reminder: there is three enemies currently in combat. The one in front of you, the one to the south, and the one behind you to the east.
Indeed. How am I going to use my bonus action? Oh wait, I have the invisibility cloak. Shit.
Do it. It's worth doing because another enemy's gonna come in on the next turn and see
Yeah.
you, and then we have to
Yeah.
just like endless fight. So
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
worth it
Okay.
now to do it.
Yeah, I'll burn my bonus action to adjust the invisibility cloak and get that in place, so I'm all invisible. And I can make attacks while invisible, right? It doesn't.
Yeah, you
Give me
can
away.
make attacks. You can still attack people.
Okay. I'm still in front of one of the guys.
Oh,
Why
by
not?
the way, has anybody in the thing used their inspiration? I've been a bit preoccupied.
No, they
I've
have
used
not.
it once, but I think I got reinspired.
You got it
Yeah,
back.
same.
Oh, okay. Because if you have, because I have it set up so that I've paused the thing so that people don't don't keep on redeeming it. But just let me know so that I can unpause it so you guys can get re-inspired.
Okay.
Ballad, you are a savior. I'm
We
gonna.
get some
I'm giving
claps and chat for
Helmsworth a D20 reroll for this session. Just also just because I know
Ooh.
you've been rolling like shit. So,
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
yeah.
So I'm gonna roll to hit on the dude right in front of me,
Okay.
and again a 19, so 27 to hit.
All right. So you quickly adjust it, and before this poor guy right before his very eyes, you just. And it's like a wiper screen edit from the early 2000s. You were gone, and then from the ether, this blade just brandishes itself, strikes. Roll damage.
Yes, I'm gonna re-roll one of those. Yeah, so much better. +5. That's be 13 damage.
13, you strike into him. He is unaware of where that blade is coming from because you're invisible, and you dig right into his side and you watch him drop. There is now only 2 enemies currently in combat. However, as this happens, 3 more people. As this happens, well, first we have to get the other people's turn order. I may have just shown my hand, but it's okay.
No, we didn't see anything.
Okay, the person to the ground, the person to the south, they quickly tap on their visor. They see all of your locations.
This bitch.
I'm
The person to you hear him shout out. You hear him shout out to the man to the east, to the west, and he goes, "All right, I can see them." And with his turn, he is going to.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done?
Yeah, I have another attack.
Oh, I forgot.
Yes!
Get him!
And I charge at the south door.
Go for it.
Kill that man.
I
Rolling
can't
to
see
hit.
anything happening
Nice.
right now, but I'm sure it looks really hot.
21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Nice. Let's crush him. And I'm not taking chances. I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot on Divine Smite.
You probably
Aw,
should.
yeah.
Put God down on this bitch.
Yes, but wait, there's more.
So that's going to be 2d8s, 2d6s, and 1d4 plus 5, 23 damage.
You strike into him, and as you swing, a lightning bolt from the storm itself emanates from your blade, evaporating this man right before your eyes. Smite. That man is dead. So
Nice work.
we now have one person.
Yeah, he's been smoked.
We now have one person to the east, and now what's gonna happen? He's gonna
He
tap
got
on his
lit up.
visor.
Now he. Oh, god dang it.
And he sees Dorg and Helena. He goes, all right, 2 of them. And with this turn, because he called for backup last time, this is going to bring in 6 people, each from the north, the east, and the south. So 2, 2, 2.
How are we gonna get out this room? What are we gonna do?
North, east, and south. So
Sir,
split up
I
against
don't. This
6
whole
or
new
7
Wave Gear thing
people.
was a wrong
There's 6
idea,
people, so it's
Sonny.
2,
I
2,
don't know
2.
what we
North,
fucking
south,
did.
and then east.
Do we know if they can see us?
You are not aware that they can see you. You don't know if they can see you, but what you do know is that the person to the west knows that they can see Dorg and Helena.
Okay.
All right. For his action, he's going to shoot at Dorg's location. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. He fires at you, and the bullet goes absolutely wide. That will now bring us to these 6 people's turns, and what they're going to do is they are going to go, all right. We don't know where they are. They've acquired invisibility cloaks. We have to destroy all information. Begin the destruction process. One person goes to the center of the room.
Message will self-destruct.
Person to the north goes to the center of the room, pulls out a large cylinder loaded to the brim with 10 charge stones.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
No one touch it. No one touch it.
We got
Shoot it! Shoot it!
And then as his action, he twists. You see magic begin to vibrate all around it. And they say, all right, we've got a few minutes to go. We have 1 minute to leave this place. Let's leave. And so just before they go, though, they're going to throw out these canisters. And I need everybody in the room to make a Constitution saving throw.
Liz, you're... Oh, no. Who is within
No.
10 feet of me?
No.
I am.
Piggly.
Okay, Piggly, +3.
Okay. And you're going to need to make 5 Constitution saving throws.
all together.
I got this, guys.
Okay. First con save. What'd you roll? Liz?
It is a 4.
You fail. You'll be taking all of the damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
That is 6. That is 11. That is 12. Okay? 12 damage.
So I'm unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Dorg, what'd you get?
For the first one, 13.
Right?
And keep in mind, Helena only has 1 saving throw.
13 actually passes. You
Oh, wow.
take half of 12.
Let
That
me
is
take
6.
it. It'll be fun.
Bunny,
15.
you pass. You take half of 12. 6. Piggly, what'd you get?
19.
You pass. Half of 12. That is 6. Next canister. Con saves from all those still standing.
I already rolled my 5.
Okay, you got a 5. You'll be taking full.
No, I already
Roll the
rolled
side
all
rolls.
5.
Oh, okay. What'd you guys get?
10.
10. You fail. You'll be taking full damage. Bunny, what'd you get?
17.
You pass. You'll be taking half. Piggly, what'd you get?
Natural 1, so 11.
Ooh.
Oh, you fail.
What
sadly.
is your con?
Because he's within range of
18.
Dorg, it's busted.
And I'm with Dorg, yeah.
11,
That is bonkers.
13, 16 damage, half of 8. Half is 8 for those who succeeded.
Do I take any damage from just being there?
Helena,
Like a
you
lifeless-
do not take damage.
Good job, unconscious Helena.
Next one. What'd you all get?
14.
Natural 20.
Bunny.
12.
12. 12 meets it or beats it. 10. 12 damage. Half is 6.
Oh,
2
guys.
more.
No.
I at least passed the last 2.
Okay. So who passed? The DC is 12. Okay.
7. I got 13.
13.
I did not pass.
All right,
got
you
a
take full
4.
damage. Full damage is 11. Half is 5. Last one. 7.
Going unconscious, Helena's best play.
Wait, is she unconscious?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
unconscious.
Oh,
This isn't a,
when
this
does that
Yeah.
happen?
Does she have to? She doesn't have to roll.
Immediately.
Immediately, I got a 4 on the desk. On the,
Oh,
on the save.
Se- 7,
I got a nat
10.
20. Nat 20 plus 2.
13.
Nice.
13. If you passed, you take 12. You take 6. If you failed, you take 13 damage.
I mean, thanks for the healing, Helena, but it's all gone
Got
now.
you. I know.
All those who are in the room now, they all leave, having dispensed this noxious gas. Dorg, you also take them D4 maiming damage.
Oh.
4.
Is Dorg still up?
Dorg's still up, but I have 2 HP.
All right.
With the relentless endurance, though, you'll be fine.
No, I already used it on the explosion.
Oh no, never mind.
But Bunny, you do a medicine check once you guys get out of here, surely.
A medicine check?
Yeah, because it's wisdom.
The only healing spell I have prepared is my Leo Hands Pool is drained. The only thing I have is Prayer of Healing, and that's
Like
a
it
10
uses
minute
your
cast
wisdom
time.
modifier.
Where-
I
Where's
don't have a
Freddy
lot
at?
of wisdom. I have a
We
plus
left him
1.
back at the cave. We have to go east and get out.
Yeah.
All right. So we,
All right.
we run?
Everybody, all of the other ones leave. Liz, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
Oh my god. I'm sweating. I'm gonna record this on my
55%
phone.
chance.
What'd you get? So, you all looked at Helena. She is
Is
on the
invisible?
ground. The gas is dispersed. Timer is ticking. Helena does not wake. Helena, everything goes dark. It is cold. Industria's not coming to save you. You have no more death coins. And so you slowly begin to drift. As you are about to pass on, some words reach out to you. Helena, I do not want your death to occur quite yet. The god of death appears before you. He is holding you in his hands. Yours is a fate that is gone too soon. You must change your path, but I can make you reborn. So the god of death has made you an offer. Change your domain to grave cleric.
Yeah, number 3.
Literally number 3. 3 times the charm, everyone.
The cleric grand tour.
Or he is willing to bring you up again, this time as an undead.
Ooh.
Spooky Helena.
You will be an undead, and you will be affected by all things that undead are. You
That
can
means
still
smites, forbiddance.
smites, forbiddens, all of the troubles of being undead.
I thought that just meant she would be moldy, but I don't know a lot about D&D.
Not to mention the mold.
Also, if an opponent casts turn undead, they can potentially kill you or turn you,
Right.
make you afraid.
Just a nice.
Or you can go pass on.
Can't do that.
All our options.
You're stuck with me. Are you? I guess it's grave domain.
As
Sorry,
you-
Billy, that's super
Loki.
cool.
All right, Helena, look up Grave Domain Cleric.
Do a quick swap.
I
Helena
will
wakes up,
give-
she's got the goth makeup on.
Yes. Please.
I
So-
come back and I'm like,
Yay!
I'm different.
As you do this, the
Got
death,
like a scythe here.
as your
Linkin
heart,
Park starts playing.
Yeah. I tried so hard. Yeah.
as in your heart of hearts, you agree to this sort of to this agreement to the god of death. You feel part of you hurt, as Rebellionux does not take kindly to people leaving. The small flare that you were cultivating inside of you goes out. And the enemy that you have created in Rebellionux might be worse than Industria.
I love my life.
Burn them bridges, girl.
Alive.
As you pass back into your you feel this happen, the god of death brings you down in his skeletal hands, and he sets you on a pathway, a walkway, completely dark, and at the end there is a massive doorway. And he says, "Walk straight. Don't look back. And you shall be fine. But Rebellionux, your old friend, will be your new enemy. Be prepared. He is not one to cross lightly." Right? What do you do? Do you walk forward?
Yeah, like.
Okay. You begin walking. You walk 20 feet and you hear a voice of Carnegie. Helena? Helena, we can talk this out. We can talk this out. We can make this good again. Please, turn around, talk to me. We can fix this.
Wait, do I know where the voice is coming from?
Behind you.
Okay, can I look behind?
If you would like, but what did the god of death tell you?
To not turn around.
I might take those words more heavily than you're currently taking them.
Oh wait,
You're-
sorry. I'm walking towards the door to become the grave domain. I'm not walking
Yes.
to die, right?
No,
Okay,
you're
cool.
walking towards the door to go back.
I was
Don't
like,
go
wait.
into the light.
I'll keep on walking slowly.
Okay. Helena, I know we've had troubles in the past, but I'm looking towards a more one-to-one partnership. I can't give up my feelings for you, but I know that you do not feel the same things for me. We can make this right again. I want to be your friend, Helena. What do you do?
Am I able to speak?
You can speak back. You can even insight check if you want, but
I'll insight check that.
sure.
Whee!
She
Wait, do it.
wants-
What's
It's just an insight check. You're not looking back. You're just listening.
natural 20 plus 11 equals 18.
Sounds
Sorry.
genuine.
What?
31.
Sounds genuine.
Well, nice job.
Not. Sorry.
Plus 11.
Stop!
It's okay. You're not alone, Liz. Earlier, when Ballad was like, the session's not going to go well. I've been rolling poorly. I was like, well, now you're going to roll well.
There's literally
don't understand math either.
subtraction by addition.
We're good.
It's genuine.
That sounds genuine.
Oh, but he's probably such a good liar. People like him always are.
This is Carnegie who's speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you
I'll
have to
keep
do
on-
is turn around. See me face to face, eye to eye.
What happens if I turn around?
Everything will be fine.
The trap.
Fine everything.
Your life, a relationship, your path.
I'll be working for Industria again.
Not necessarily.
Who, you?
I don't have to.
What will my path be, Carnegie?
But it's always supposed to be. I'm not gonna change what you want.
Can I insight that?
If you
What's always
want,
supposed to be?
you can insight
still know
check to
that-
try and figure out what that means.
17 plus 11 equals 28.
There you go. So, what you are saying here is, he can't change the path that fate has for you. So he's saying that I can't change whatever path you're going to go on. Whatever you will do is what you will do.
If I turn around, am I alive?
I don't know.
How are you here?
He disappears.
Why are you here?
Oh, gone.
Next up, as you walk forward another 20 feet, a voice that sounds way, way, way too familiar, but so different from what you remember. You hear a soft voice, but it's a little bit gruff, and he goes, Helena. It's me. It's Calloway. Look, all I'm asking is for you to turn around, see me, and we can sort this out.
Where are you?
I'm right behind you. Caroline, Helen, I want to see your face. Please, I miss you so much.
I turn around.
You sure?
Wait, no, I don't know. No, I don't.
Because you faltered, I need you to make a wisdom save. You said yes, and then I said, are you sure? Wisdom
And I
save
went,
to not
"No."
follow through with what you said you were going to do.
16.
You save. You just almost turn around, but you keep your eyes forward.
Girl.
Helena, remember when we used to hang out at my farm under the trees? We'd look out over everything. It was beautiful.
Wait, insight. Calling me Helena.
Do it.
That's not that's a D10.
You'll probably fail with that.
Yeah, that's not helping you out much.
Natural 20 plus 11 equals 31.
Hey.
I mean, he seems to know your name.
That's not what he calls me. That's
Seems to know it.
Well, where are you? Why did you leave?
You know that. I was drafted.
I don't believe that for a second. You'd have told me.
How could have I told you?
Because that's not how the drafting process works.
Maybe if you're rich. I wasn't.
How come you never wrote? You never came to see me on your R&R. You never...
It's
You
hard
broke
to
my
do
heart
that.
in a million pieces.
Helena, I was sent somewhere where writing, messaging is difficult.
Well, where
I'm just
are
a simple
you?
farm boy. I'm right here now, Helena.
No, but like, where are you?
I'm right here. Turn
Where?
around.
No, on the planet.
Turn around and it will all make sense.
Coming round.
I can't turn around.
All right. And as you say that, you pass on. 20 more feet. The exit is so close. And you're about to leave. With a flash, you almost feel the light burning your back. Helena, it's me, Rebellionux. I'm not taking kindly to the fact that you let me go.
I super didn't have a choice in that one. If I just wanted to live, I kind of...
You could have passed on. Lived with me. Built the domain together. We could have been gods, Helena. You can still be a god.
What makes you any
Turn
different from
around and I will take you to where you belong.
where I belong.
The throne
Where I
of
belong.
rebellion.
No, where I belong is where my mind and my heart tell me to be, and that is down on the plane of existence, of corporal existence, fighting and working for what's right.
Against Industria? Against your past, running from everything you've ever done from, desperately trying to be useful to your friends, grabbing daggers when you wield a mace. Trying to be everything that you're not. Is that where you belong? Or do you belong at a seat of power? Helena, you are a ruler. You have the capacity to rule. Do you not remember how comfortably you took to the seat of New Akentia? Do you not remember how strong it felt? Do you not remember how powerful you were?
That doesn't make it right, and doesn't make me the right one to rule. My family designation, my birthright, does not mean I'm right.
It doesn't. What does is your natural capacity, your natural wisdom, your natural birthright.
And what makes you think that with your elitist idea of a good fighter on the mainland is not achievable by me? Because I am not good at it right now? Because I haven't knocked anyone down quite yet? Or because I get scared?
You've done full well attacking and defeating enemies, I will give you that, but what I am offering you is the chance to rule over your own domain.
I have seen rule, authoritarian, autocratic. That's what you're asking me to be, and I could never do that to anyone else. It ends with me.
If you say so. But if you walk through that door, you may end. And no one is coming to save you. Death will not be so kind as I have been to you.
You've talked to me like 2 times. You really need to change your definition of being kind. Anyways, I'll be fine.
Enjoy your waking death. And so, Rebellionux disappears. And you emerge. You're back in your body. Your domain, your spells, all changed. For now you worship the god of death. And with that, we shall end the first half of this session. Please stick around until the second half of the session. After 15 minutes, we'll be back at 9:33 Eastern, where we are going to be checking out what the heck Helmsworth is doing right now, because he's on a whole other adventure. Thank you all so much for watching so far. Please come back at 9:33. We will be back. See you then. everybody, welcome back to 7C's 6 Idiots. I'm just going to quickly make a post in my Discord letting the homies know that I am back. You know, as you do. Come on, where's the paste option? Where's
We are
the
back.
paste? Where's
Blood.
Where's
for vengeance.
what's in a paste?
where's the paste?
In a paste.
But yes, last half, if you guys are not aware, yeah, Helena died, but she's back. And to those saying plot armor, you act as if I don't plan for shit. Next thing I'd like to point out, people were asking how much of that was improv. The hallway was improvised because I didn't know what NPCs I wanted to put in there until the last minute. But I already do have plans for everybody in the event that they die at the moment I want them to. Or if they make
Honestly-
it past their expiration date and then they die, as Helena did, as she was supposed to die earlier. But she's alive now. So,
Like, honestly, if Offbeat wanted to kill all of us, he could do it very easily.
Yeah.
And there'd be nothing we could do about it.
I
So,
could just be
you
like,
gotta-
rocks fall and you die. Congratulations. But that's no
Not
fun.
even that. You could just be like, oh, from the ground erupts the Tarrasque.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun.
And then everyone took drugs and died to the end.
Yes. But that's
Aw,
not
funny.
fun.
It's me. I did it.
So,
Those hair drugs will get you.
It was PCP. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't expect it
Sunflower.
first.
you all have awoken. Yeah, you guys are all invisible in this thing. It's going to explode. You four need to escape. Where do you go?
Escape.
Northeast, southwest.
Where did
Uh,
the
cave.
soldiers leave?
One
I just
soldier
realized that
left.
This entire...
One soldier
I just
left to
realized
the east. The other ones ran back from their respective locations. Right, the northeast, south. Like they've all run from different locations.
Where did we come out of?
The
When
east.
when we okay.
We
So
entered
went-
via the east, but wasn't the cave a little south?
It's up to you.
We have to like go east and then out and then turn. Right? Because there's like a fence and whatnot. I don't know. Either way you go, there's 4 doors out
Yeah.
and we're invisible. I'll meet you guys back at the cave and I'm gonna go east the way I came.
Okay. Yeah.
So
No.
we can all get outside?
Yeah, we run in
Okay,
Yep.
okay, I'm running outside as well.
and
Is
run in,
Helena
run
up?
in.
Helena is away. Helena, she like sits up, like.
And we're all like,
Undertaker, like WWE.
Yeah. Honestly, like.
How
Can I be
long
Stone Cold
did-
Steve Austin.
How long was she down? Like was it just like was it a few seconds?
You guys don't know. Yeah, well, you guys, it's not. It's like she was longer. She was down for longer than you would expect, but it's not like weird, you know.
Okay, then I will just say, "Come on!" and bolt out the west or the
Weast.
The
Really quick before I leave, can I make an investigation check to make sure I'm not like missing anything important in the room?
Real quick, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this at disadvantage because you're checking very quickly.
That's fine.
I'm busy with
Wherever we're running, I'm gonna.
17.
Oh, sorry.
17.
I don't.
Piggly, you guys seem to all have like the 3. You have enough invisibility cloaks for everybody, including B11, Sal, and Freddy. You
Did we
have.
grab an extra one for Ballad?
You grab
Yes,
an extra one for
did.
Helmsworth as well. I think you already have that one. You have magic. You grabbed magic items, magic weapons, magic. You grabbed daggers. You grabbed all sorts of stuff. You have all the necessary things for your plan to go.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
All right. You
Okay.
which door?
East.
Right. Where's everyone else going?
I'm
East.
heading out with Piggly.
Yep.
East.
I'll head out with
East.
Piggly. All right,
Ev-
but as we're running out, I'm gonna grab onto door. Ow! I hit my funny bone.
And it wasn't funny. Oh no.
Oh no.
No. F in the chat. F in
F's
the
in the
chat.
chat.
I'm gonna.
Are you okay?
I mean, it just really hurts, but it's fine. Ow,
Power
dang.
through, power through.
I have a
I'm gonna
terrible
gr-
I have a terrible
Please.
joke that I will tell you guys off stream, but
Oh no.
I'm gonna grab
Love
Dork's
those.
hand and cast Cure Wounds at a 4th level again.
You can't
Okay.
see him.
Oh, yeah, I'm invisible.
Oh yeah,
We
you guys can't see each other.
We can't see each other.
Like, where are we going?
I just
Okay,
yelled.
I
I
just-
just yelled, "Meet back at the cave." I'm
Can't you
the
just
beast."
like pop your hand out real quick and
I
be
lift
like,
out
"Door"?
lift up my shrouds like, come on, Helena, and then drop it. And
Do I see?
Yes, you do. You may give
Okay,
him
so
the
can
cure
I-
wounds.
Yeah, I'll give him cure wounds at a 4th level.
Okay.
You can like feel in front of you and be like, meat. There's the meat man.
19.
The meat
I'll
man.
take. You know, I will
The
take
meat
it.
man cometh.
Okay, you.
The meat man cometh in.
All right,
and
you
gives me
guys
nightmares.
sprint up the. You guys sprint up the stairway. This takes about 10 seconds. Dorg, you get 2 rolls of your maim. That is 4 bleeding damage.
Ouch.
3 bleeding damage. Total 7 bleeding damage.
Can I cast good berry and give him to him? Can give him the good berries?
I'm going to
No
say
time.
you can. I'm gonna say that there's no time to do this
There's
accurately.
no time.
You guys keep running. You keep running up the stairs. You turn left. You turn right. You go up the winding path. You go into that main room where there was the 2 guards that were put to sleep. They're still asleep. Do you keep running?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna die.
Okay, you guys keep running.
They'll be
you,
fine.
You run. Dorg, you take 3 more maims. 1 maim. 2. That's 3 total so far. 6 total.
Oh God.
6 total bleeding damage. You keep running. As you guys go further and further and further, you have no idea how big this is going to be. If 1 charge stone was 100-foot radius, how big is 3 big ones going? Is 5 big ones going to be?
500-foot radius.
What's the
Well-
biggest animal I've seen? Can everyone get on my back? Can we run?
You can turn into a,
Then we
you
would
can turn into a horse.
I will, as we stumble outside, I'll cast Misty Steps 30 feet straight forward.
Okay, you go
Bunny, you
poof.
can turn into a horse.
Okay.
Mhm.
Can I turn into a horse?
Bunny turns into a horse.
And
She
can
goes.
I and can I grab someone on people hop on my
You
back?
can't grab anyone. You don't have hands.
I have a mouth. Yeah.
Someone could potentially ride you. I should note that you are now visible. Just letting you know. You
Alright.
out of
Where
thin
are we
air
now
appears
that
a horse.
visible?
That's fine.
Are we outside of the compound yet?
You guys are like in the open air now. You guys are like in like that field where there was like the acid explosion, and the door that's been melted through
Running.
entirely now at this point.
I'll magic pants up onto Bunny.
Okay, you are now on Horse Bunny.
Like Puss in Boots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Helena, are you gonna jump on the horse? You can as well.
Is Dorg on the horse?
No, Dorg is not on the horse. Dorg is
Dorg
running
is
ahead.
misty stepping.
Oh, he's Misty stepping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Get on
left
the
you
horse.
behind.
Get on the horse.
If I'm holding on to him, do I not get Misty steps either?
Misty Step doesn't take people with you.
Oh,
That's
that's so
Thunderstep.
I'm on
I guess we're horse scrolling it. Let's go.
And then I vanish in a cloud of smoke.
And you
I
guys
appear 30 feet forward.
You guys hop on the horse. Bunny is absolutely sprinting as fast as she can. Dorg, you keep Misty Step. Are you gonna keep Misty stepping? You're gonna be left
I only
behind.
have 1 in me.
Yeah, you're gonna be left behind soon, and you're gonna take another maim.
Wait.
How
Do I see
can I-
that? Do I see that? Do I see that?
Is there room on the horse for me? Like, there's already 2 people in there.
Yeah, do
I'm
I-
just
Well,
saying,
one
do you
of
have
them's a
any
gnome.
other options, like summon steed or
I
something?
have literally nothing. I'm out of spell slots. My lay on hands pool's empty. I've used every single ability I have. I have nothing left.
Okay. Wait. What if I hop off and I do banishment on the? So
Nope.
if you,
Don't.
but he goes away during the explosion. So then, right?
No, he will reappear where he
Where he
banished
was?
him to.
Okay.
After the explosion.
He's not gonna come with you.
Okay.
Can't you get on my back?
How do the goggles work? Am I only allowed to pick one person once per day?
You can pick multiple people. How did I make
remember.
them work? Yeah, it's one person. Yeah. Okay.
So I've already done Bunny.
Okay. So you guys keep running. Dorg, you go behind 30 feet. You take another maim.
I don't wait behind. No, I'm trying to go forward.
I know, but you're just like behind them now by 30
Oh, I
feet,
see.
even with all that. You
Jesus.
take 2 bleeding damage.
I'm almost out, guys. I got maybe 3 more in me.
Oh no.
Okay. Do I see this is happening?
I
Mhm.
mean, if you dash, you can keep up with the horse's regular walking speed.
That's
No, how-
true. If you dash every action.
I will. I'm taking that. I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna. yell and use mass healing word.
All right. What's the radius on that, or is that you pick
60
creatures?
feet.
Yes.
All right, that's in range. Use it.
Okay.
I'm also gonna take off my invisibility cloak,
How
and
much are we all healed?
7.
7?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off
Better-
my invisibility
better than
cloak
nothing.
and yell where everyone is.
Okay.
Or I guess just yell for Dork because he's the only one I don't know.
I got
where he is.
15 health.
Can I go back and pick up Dorg?
Dork, where are you?
Dog!
I throw the cloak off and I just hold it. Here.
You zoop around. Dorg, you use your action to climb up. Bunny, I'm going to require you to make a strength saving throw. That's +3 because you're a horse.
Yeah, I'm a horse.
Oh, saving throw +3 as well.
Plus
For me, so
three.
+6.
Oh, +6? Ooh, we got, what do we got here? We got, math. Wait, where's my strength? Where'd it go?
Because
that
you're a
plus-
horse,
no,
it's
I have, wait, okay, so 12 plus 6,
18.
minus 1.
not -1, just +6
not
because you're a
minus-
horse.
I have a
Like, you
minus 1
No,
modifier.
that's only if you're
It
bunny.
gets
you.
That's only
Oh,
if you're bunny.
I'm a horse.
Yeah.
18.
so
Is
this-
Dorg on the horse now?
Yeah, so despite Dorg being heavy as heck, you hop on, and Bunny, you're ice in your veins. Bunny keeps going.
Hell yeah.
Bunny's been a monkey. Bunny's been a cat.
Can I
Been a
can I
horse.
like hold on to Dork to make sure he doesn't fall off in doing so? Cast Cure Wounds at a 4th level.
Yes, you can do that as well.
Oh,
And with
actually,
that-
can I make a medicine check to make sure he stops bleeding out?
Yes, you can. But he's gonna take this extra bleeding for this turn, but you could stop it from the future.
Can I vomit up some
Dorg, you
good
take
hair?
1 bleeding.
1 bleeding.
Medicine?
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Dorg, Helena quickly searches over where the knife entered your body and quickly patches it up. And she notices this nasty serrated edged wound in your side. It is not a pretty wound. She cleans it up and makes sure that you're no longer going to be bleeding out for the rest of the day. However, now that it is patched up, I'm going to put the healing stop on you. You can't be healed until you take a long rest.
Okay.
So, you guys go run. And at exactly a minute after you left the basement, so that is 10 turns of running, about roughly 60 feet. So you guys are 600 feet away. An explosion goes off behind you. The explosion is at your coattails. It's right behind you. At
my
five,
Yeah.
500.
My tail.
As you guys look behind you, you see the charge stones themselves did not have enough innate energy around them to cause this explosion. So a thunderbolt from the sky is drawn towards them and causes this explosion to go off. And it unleashes an absolutely cataclysmic explosion. An entire kilometer diameter circle is leveled.
That's a kilometer in feet.
No, that's
It's
not even how
Wow.
words work.
It's like it's
A
like
1,000 feet.
2/3 of a mile.
1,000 feet.
2/3 of a mile.
0.62.
0.62, yeah. So 1,000 feet go
Metric
just
system.
are leveled.
We apologize for being better than you.
Get a real measurement system.
It's not my fault.
This electric energy in the air causing your hair to stand on end. This entire area, as you look back, is just a flat, well, not flat, a crater. There's no trees. There's no critters. It is a 500 foot by 500 foot spherical crater. Well, hemispherical. As you guys just exit its radius, its thunderous roar catching up to you until it stops and just pulses and vibrates violently, gorging out this massive hole. And then it stops, and then as fast as it came, it zoop, pops up. Gone.
It's like the spike in Valorant.
And you guys rush back. Freddy and Sal fast asleep. You guys arrive back at the cave,
Sleeping?
and you guys get a long rest.
Hey, good job, team.
Ballad Boi!
Dorg just collapses.
Yeah, horse.
I'm gonna make sure Dorg is okay throughout the night.
And to those who just got their long rest, you get a level up. Congratulations.
Level up, level up.
Blah, 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 blah.
Cut to Helmsworth. Helmsworth, you jumped out of a building. You have 1 HP. You are currently flying, and there are bullets flying at you. You are busy soaring over the new Windfjord countryside. Well, not countryside, cityscape. Towering buildings, titans of construction, of constructive worth. Where are you going? There are still shots being fired at you, but you are far too far out for these bullets to be at all accurate at this point.
Is there any like alleyways that I can potentially go into?
There's
potentially, preferably one that have boxes in them.
Perception check to find an alleyway with boxes.
Yes, specifically. I know what I'm doing. I already planned this out like 3 weeks ago. So that's going to be a 16 plus. You said perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 21.
All right. You look around with your eyes of Eternagrax in your head. You quickly spot an alleyway specifically with boxes. And you go down there, swoop down, and you manage to hide there, and you have your boxes in front of you. What are you going to do?
First of all, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to make a box around myself.
All right, so you solid snake it. You are now covered by a box.
Yeah, and then with it, like, because now that I'm more inconspicuous, I'm going to take this time to look at this new Eternagrax part that I have got in my hand.
All right, you take out this new part. In the hour hand of this clock that you tore off the wall is this tiny, tiny sliver. As you touch it with your finger, it immediately, poof, it gives a little spritz of gas, and the energy absorbs itself into your body, and it rests up into your hair, giving it a strange sort of flowing sort of galaxy look to it. And then
Helmsworth gets sponsored by Pantene.
Cue me the sponsorship. No, we aren't sponsored by Pantene. But I mean, clearly. But what we do see though, for Helmsworth, Eternagrax speaks to you. Yes. Good work, my friend.
I told you I'd get out.
You have acquired the ego of Eternagrax.
But it's called the ego now. Was it called the mind before?
There was a different piece. Was this one? This one's
There
the
was
ego.
the mind. There was the soul. And there was
This
the
is in
legs.
place of the soul. This is the ego.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Like, yes, the ego of Eternagrax, what it's always been called.
Well, there was a reason why it's changed. Throughout the years, understanding of power comes to pass. What was once thought to be the sole source of power in humanity was the soul, has since changed to our ego. Now that you have acquired mine, you indeed are more powerful, and you gain a +2 to your charisma.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. That puts my charisma up to like a 26, 22, I think.
22. It does increase your maximum for those who are also listening in this case.
Is that all it does?
That is all this part does.
Okay, cool. Just need to know so I can put it on this item.
Helmsworth, you are in a dire situation in New Windfjord. How do you plan to escape? I can provide you some aid for now.
Well, I need to get armed. I can take some stuff from them, and then after that, it's just a matter of me just getting beyond the city limits. I can summon a horse. It'll take 10 minutes, but I can do it.
What do you require to arm yourself?
I need to be able to disguise myself. I wasn't expecting to, honestly, I wasn't expecting to get out so soon. I don't know what happened exactly.
What items, Helmsworth? Quit the chattering. Items, objects, baubles.
Anything I can get my hands on, like heavy crossbow with ammunition, of course. Like daggers, darts, another arcane focus would be nice. But most importantly, I definitely need clothes that allow they should have clothes here that allow you to that change their form by your whim. That'll allow me to blend in with the people here and simply walk out.
All right. Here is the next gift from the ego of Eternagrax. Once a day, you may summon the items you require, up to worth 100 gold pieces. At your feet drops an arcane focus, a heavy crossbow. What was the other thing you asked for?
Darts and daggers.
10 darts and 10 daggers. I know, 10 darts and 3 daggers.
Hold on, you're gonna have to give me a second here. This is a moment. So I get a heavy crossbow. I get you said I get 3 daggers?
3 daggers.
1, 2, 3, and 10 darts.
Yes.
Okay. And is the arcane focus special in any way, or is it just a regular?
Just a regular old arcane focus. It is a glass orb. Well, not glass, a crystal orb.
Well, better than nothing, I guess. Okay.
As for your cloak that you asked for, I cannot provide this. You may either need to steal it, raise the funds yourself, or do what is necessary.
Well, can you provide me with a Winfjordian guard?
No. Those are more expensive still. You have reached your limit for what I can provide for you for now. I can still offer guidance, but you must do the rest yourself. There's a store a few kilometers, about a kilometer to the east from here. You are currently facing north. Walk out of this alleyway, try to make yourself not look conspicuous, and you should be fine. Only the government here knows who you are. The citizens do not know.
Okay. That doesn't mean I can't be careful. And I'm going to cast Alter Self. It's like, let's see if certainly even the government won't remember Selma 3. And I turn to that red tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
That red tiefling that I
All right.
described.
Helmsworth turns into a red tiefling with curly horns, a woman young tiefling, to further disguise his identity. And so he walks out of the alleyway. And he walks down the pathway, and he walks for a while. I'm going to ask you now to make a performance check, though, Helmsworth, to not look conspicuous.
Do I get like advantage because I'm from Windfjord and I know their ways?
No, not this time.
Aw, good sell though. Good sell.
Good sell. I appreciate the gusto.
Okay, well I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to handle a terrible roll.
You got another roll 20 too.
Don't forget you have my D20.
I rolled a 3 and I rolled a 1, so I'll take my re-roll. That's a 7.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. I got chat inspiration. Hold on here. Okay, that was a 4. I get to add 4. And let me.
I don't know what ungodly spirit has hexed your dice, but fuck, man.
So that's going to be 11 total plus my modifier performance. 11 plus 6, 17.
Man,
All
that's
right.
good.
So we went from like 1 to 17. So Helmsworth, you stumble out of the alleyway. That's the representation of you getting a 1. You try to stand, your heels are a little wobbly, but then you remember, no, I have confidence. You bring your head up, and then you just start walking inconspicuously.
I'm a strong, independent woman.
You are a strong, independent
Who
woman.
don't need no man.
And you make your way to the local clothing store that Eternagrax has pointed out to you. And you go, and you go, and you walk, and you walk, and you arrive there. In the store, it's a pretty humble store. There is a Winfjordian gentleman running the shop. He is roughly somewhere between his 40s and 50s. He's a human gent. And he is sitting there at his table, and he notices you walk in and goes, "Oh, we don't get many tieflings around here on this island anymore. Welcome, welcome. How can I help you?"
I was interested in one of those magic cards that allow you to change its form.
Oh, the Winfjordian cloak of many fashions. Yes, a must-have item in this lovely country. Yes, this is going to run you somewhere up 200 gold. Do you have 200 gold?
Oh, I'm afraid I do not at the moment. Is there? But it's like, and then I say, it's like, but I'm certain. Let's see here. Let's see what I. Oh yeah. I have a suggestion, and I have subtle spell. It's like certainly there must be some other way that I can get which one of these here items.
Because
Cast
you
it
are
on him.
because you are subtle spelling right in front of him as he's watching you, I'm gonna ask you to make a stealth check.
Subtle spell allows me to cast a spell without verbal or somatic components. It is literally.
Oh,
the
I
stealth
forgot.
thing.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Got him.
You got me. But yes, you do manage to cast the spell stealthily. What is?
He's gonna have to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
DC what?
17.
I shit you not.
No, hold on. Before you say anything, I was gonna bend luck on that anyway.
Okay.
So you can eat this 1d4 minus
fair.
3 from whatever you got.
-3. All right, he fails. He got a 17 exactly.
Oh my
There we go.
god.
I didn't trust it. I was already gonna use bend luck, and then you started saying shit.
I know
and I'm
you
like,
were. I know you were. Don't worry.
All right. So, yeah, I said, surely there must be some other way that I can obtain this cloak.
If you could stock the shelves for an hour.
Yeah.
All right. Helmsworth gets a part-time job, everybody.
Good deal.
Helmsworth got retail.
In the meantime, I will use my sorcery points to create. Okay, this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to take out one of my level 1 spell slots and create 2 more sorcery points. And then I'm going to use 3 of my sorcery points to create another 2nd level spell slot. And then around halfway through my shift, I will subtle spell cast Alter Self to maintain my form.
All right. So our boy Helmsworth is just doing the most doing on this part-time job. This red tiefling can be seen stocking the shelves, putting things up, but if you look closer, she is concentrating vigorously on changing all of these spell slots and points and managing all of this stuff. Now, as you enter, though, as you are doing all of this, though, it seems as though that word has gotten out that a individual has escaped confinement. A dangerous individual. As such, someone walks into the store. Several people, several soldiers, Windfjordian soldiers, walk into the store. And they go, "Hello there, sir. We're looking for an individual. Have you seen this gentleman?" And they show a face of Helmsworth Free.
Did they get my? Is it an accurate picture of Helmsworth Free?
It's the worst picture possible. It's grainy.
Let me look. I'm rolling a d20. Okay,
Got my nose.
I rolled a 10, so it's very average.
Very average.
It's so average. Like, if we are it's right and also wrong in all the worst ways possible. It's like
if I was literally standing right next to it, you'd be able to see it, but without that, it's just like
I have no idea who this man is. So, all the same, the gentleman who runs the store goes, I don't suppose I have. However, one of the soldiers around seems to lean into the gentleman who's kind of running this place and goes to the gentleman who's like running this sort of search party and goes, why don't we go and actually shop around a bit? This place looks rather nice. And they actually decide to stay and shop for a bit.
All right.
Excuse me, ma'am, do you mind helping me find something in my size? And they flag you down, Helmsworth.
Not at all, sir.
So you walk over. I should say that this is in the first half of your shift. Rolling up on the 45th minute since you casted Disguise Self. Okay? Just so you can keep track.
Wait, there would have been a wild magic. I said that I'm going to be casting it halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
So the next time I cast Disguise Self to maintain it,
there will be. Okay, I'll thank you for letting me know. So, thank you for reminding me. As you do, so you do this, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm a 30 at the shoulders, but I've got really long arms. Do you have anything that fits someone like me?"
Oh, I know exactly what to get for you. I've said that Helmsworth is into fashion, so I feel like I've said it a lot. I genuinely have.
I know you have.
So I feel like I have the know-how here. So
All right.
What am I rolling?
Roll history. Do you have a roll history check? I'll also allow you to roll investigation at disadvantage if you would like to try and find something around the shop.
Okay. I'll do investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my. Oh wait. How does mystical guidance work again?
Mystical guidance?
Yes. For some reason it's-
To the Google.
Oh wait, no. Mystical guidance is if I fail, it doesn't work. I did roll a 2, so I think I failed.
My god, bro.
But it's okay. I get to re-roll, and I'm not gonna use this dice. I'm gonna grab this green
he
one.
called it. He said this evening was gonna be rough.
I know.
I told you.
This is just brutal, though.
Okay, so 6 plus 6, that's 12.
6 plus.
Do I have inspiration? Oh, I do. I have.
You
a
do
lot
have
of
inspiration.
Let me just take care of some of these real quick, because I only needed the one. Let me clear that one. Let me add a D4 on top of that. I said 12, right?
Yes.
Get to add another 3. 15.
15. Okay. So you, through bullshit, you managed to pass this check. What were you rolling with? History or investigation?
Investigation.
All right, so you look
this is
around
gonna-
the shop.
It's definitely it's gonna be more. I'm looking at him, and I'm just like, okay, based on you,
Yeah.
and find something.
Yeah, so you give him the whole like 9 yards. You take out the measuring tape. You measure his arms. You measure his back. You measure his other arm. You measure his seams, and you go, okay. And you look around. And you're like, okay, what are we working with here? You look around, and you eventually find him a very nice button-down shirt. By the way, a button-down shirt means that the collar is buttoned to the shirt. By the way, so you have this. And you bring it up to him, and he goes, "Oh, I think that is actually quite nice. Thank you very much." And the soldier slides you a single piece of silver.
Thank you, kindly.
Your boss looks at you and goes like,
I give him a wink.
The soldiers piddle about for about 10 minutes, and then they after enjoying the shop, a few of them buy some measly clothing items like a shirt, socks, whatnot, and eventually they all just leave. Which is fine. You then cast.
No, hold on. When we get to the 30-minute mark, I'm going to try and excuse myself and go out into an alley, and then I'll recast.
So you turn to the person who you've charmed with suggestion, and you go. You ask if you can go outside for your break. Make a persuasion check, please.
Okay, that'll be at advantage because he's charmed, and I'll always need it. That was a 7.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a 15. Okay,
Oh, nice.
I can work with that.
You have a +6,
persuasion-
so.
I have a +9 to persuasion, so it's gonna be a
Okay.
24.
All right. You say like you go like, "Can I please go to the alleyway?" And you make a very good argument, and then you leave. And he goes like, and the guy goes like, and then you leave. This man seems to communicate solely in thumbs ups, I guess. You go to the alleyway and you cast disguise self again. Please, mate. We are going to have to roll on the wild magic surge table. I need to get
God.
the player's handbook.
Yep, that's why I left.
Don't get shorter.
I rolled a 20, so I cast grease centered upon myself.
Could have been worse.
Someone has a
It could-
fetish for that.
All right. What'd you
say
roll?
that. I rolled a 20, so I cast grease centered on myself.
You cast grease, eh?
Yeah, I mean it could have been worse.
Well, everything around you is slippery. Please, as you start your turn in here, please make a dexterity saving throw to avoid slipping and falling prone in the grease.
Oh no.
Oh wait, that's against my own spell save DC. I ain't beating that. My spell save DC is high as hell. I rolled a 10. So yeah, I fall. I fall
Eclipse.
prone.
You fall prone in the grease.
I'm just gonna crawl out. I'm gonna crawl out of the area of effect. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
All right, it takes you a while. It takes you like a full 18 seconds to get out, but you eventually crawl out of the grease. You slowly slide your way out.
But even just random chance wants to humiliate Helmsworth.
I know.
It's so rough.
You're like, ah. You are now covered in grease, though. And as you enter the shop, the
Wait,
gentleman...
hold on. I'm not covered in grease. I cast prestidigitation and I clean myself up.
All right, you clean yourself
Nice. Nice.
up. As you walk into the shop, the guy goes like, "Hello," and he is none the wiser. So
like-
thus begins your next few minutes of this place. You work there for a while. No one seems to walk in here very much. There's like a few people who go in, and then a few people who leave, and then a few people are like, "I want this and I want that." Give me a general persuasion check just to see how good you are at like being a customer service rep for this hour.
How's a dirty 20?
That's excellent. You're the best freaking retail person that this man has ever hired. You are like on time. You are like, when someone enters, you're like, can I help you? When they leave, you're like, have a nice day. They're like, can I have socks that smell like oranges? And you go prestidigitation and you're like, they already do. So, and you're making sales left, right, and center, baby. And so, at the end of the day, through all the tips, you make yourself a cool 19 gold. Congratulations.
Yay. A small fraction of the 300 plus gold I have before. But every fortune starts small.
So, the guy at the end of the day goes, man, you know, you really are a charmer. How would you like to get hired here full time?
It's like as much as I really do love this establishment, but I might need some time to think it over. Give me like a day.
Deception check, because we know you're not taking this.
Yeah.
I mean, he might. Maybe he just needs 24 hours.
I mean, it's not a lie.
This might be where helps with dirty ends.
It's not a lie. I said give me a day to consider, and I am considering leaving. 23.
What did you get?
Oh wait, I actually have advantage because he's charmed. Oh, never mind. I rolled a 7. 23.
23. The gentleman looks at you and goes, understandable. Well, a hard day's work after all. And he takes off the cloak from the wall and he hands it to you and says, enjoy using this cloak. You've earned it. And you're now free to leave the establishment.
And I just in my head I'm just like, you're damn right. I will say that Helmsworth did enjoy his time working there, and if not for the circumstances, you know, with his own goals and whatnot, he might have considered it.
You can come back.
No, I can't.
All the same, you managed to get this cloak of many fashions that you wanted. What do you put it on? And what fashion do you take? Ballad, it seems as though you are frozen. I think you are no longer with us.
Oh,
Wait,
he's back.
Hold on.
You back?
You said I managed to get the something?
The cloak of many fashions. Or the wind.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does the Windfjordian variant have any other like modifications to it?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, cool.
So-
All right, I will take it.
Right. You slip it on yourself, and you may now make it use any fashion you so desire, including being a cowboy, if that is what you really want.
The reason why I was asking if it's been Windfjordan, because the cloak of many fashions, normally you can only change the cloak itself. You can't actually change your outfit.
Oh, this one's like, we'll say that this one's like an it's like a dress. It's like an outfit of many fashions, you know. We'll still allow this one to change your overall style.
That's what I was looking for.
I know that's what you were looking for, so we'll change that on the fly for you.
Desert Prince Helmsworth is now a thing that can happen. On the top.
Yay.
There we go. But now I'm
You're just gonna go like
now
the full flowing sequin cape behind you.
I mean, we'll see. Like, and then I just casually walk outside of the city. You know, like I'm just gonna take a walk in the woods, get some fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
That is the air that I'm trying to give off.
That's fair. So you run out and enjoy the fresh air. Where are you heading?
Well, I'm just heading deep into the forest where I can just cast Phantom Steed and then I'm off.
Well, to get to the forest, it should be noted where you are.
It's a
Or
trick.
at least I'm going to work like is there a forest on the north side? Because I know we came from a different direction.
Well, let me explain where you're at. You are on the far back. You are like in the middle of New Windfjord at this point. To get to the forest is roughly 10 kilometers to the east, as you are on like the flat part of the crook at this point, you know?
Okay. Well, with my outfit of many fashions, I am going to make myself a garb that covers my face.
All right. I'm going to say.
Like it looks like I'm gonna be walking through the desert.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Well, as you are traveling, you do pass many check stops, as people are at this point. As New Winfield is starting to crack down, they realize that they are losing the chance to recapture Helmsworth Free, / Kevin Trevant.
That won't look good under resumes.
Yeah, as these check stops start approaching, they start using different methods. The first method is a regular old search. You pass that one flawlessly without needing a check, as you do not look like Helmsworth Free / Kevin Trevant anymore. The next one you approach, a finder's goggles. Except this is not just any finder's goggles, it is a finder's telescope. This one is capable of potentially seeing through magical disguises.
I mean, alter self isn't an illusion.
For the sake of this thing, it is capable of knowing if there is magic currently changing one's appearance. So they may investigate you further or ask you to drop your spell if they figure it out. There is a check. So how this works is, this telescope, as you walk through the streets heading towards the forest, this telescope centers on you, beams on top of you, and the check activates. Please, I need a deception check versus the DC of this thing. Versus this thing's investigation check.
Good thing I have Tides of Chaos once again.
I got a 14. You can use that if you want.
I rolled a 4 and a 3. It's okay, because I have my D20 inspiration. And I can add that on. Okay,
No,
that's
the
18.
D20 is just a flat reroll. You just reroll whatever you have.
Oh yeah, no, but I had a D20 for
Yeah,
my
it's a different
sacrifice
thing.
myself.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
Yeah, so I'll add an 18, so that's going to be 18 plus 4, so that's 22, and then plus 9, that's like 30-something.
Well, the DC was 20, but you make it through. As this thing scans over top of you, you manage to, you manage to convince yourself of your own existence. You lie to yourself, and therefore
I have been in this form before,
Yeah.
so
the magic of the scanner can't even see through your own unsurety of your will, and you pass through safely. You walk through again. There are further check stops. Oh, thank you, Sunset
raid.
Juliet, for the raid of 19. Bless your soul.
Hello.
Thank you, Raiders.
Thank
we
you.
are currently doing a bit of a D&D game here. Our buddy Helmsworth Free, that is my friend to the right of me. Well, you know what I mean, like yeah, my right. Whatever. It's fine. He's currently disguised as a tiefling trying to escape a country at which he is an international fugitive. So yeah. Nice to meet you, Sunset Julie. Thank you for the raids. So,
Thank you.
Helmsworth, you once again pass through this check stop, and you finally begin walking for a while. There's a long stretch at which there's nothing. They seem to be focusing more on the area at which you started. Are you taking any sort of note of where you're walking, or are you just focused on your goal? If you're just focused, you can go faster.
I am being careful of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sunset Juliet recognizes us from TikTok. We all TikTok creators except for Ballad Boi here to my right. He is
right,
my
he's
friend
posted
and
some.
Discord mod.
He's
I have
posted
16
some.
videos.
Oh, right, you have 16 videos now. He is a creator.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
TikTok creators.
Yeah, I am Offbeat Outlaw, that's Smash Spudson, Caroline
will
Smash,
find
Marcus
you.
Territory, and then Liz used to be, but now she's taking a potentially
hiatus.
a hiatus.
Hiatus.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sunset.
Yeah, so yeah, welcome to D&D side. But Helmsworth be walking though. He do be walking though. And as he do be walking, it takes a while, but eventually they catch up. They've searched almost all of central New Windfjord, and now they are focusing on the external area. It has been several hours at this point. Approximately 4 hours. I'm assuming you're going to be recasting disguise self as you are walking. Do you have enough spells?
That's something I was going to say, is that I was going to take one of my 3rd level spell slots and convert that into sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I have to do some quick math here. then I have to convert that into a third level spell slot. Then I have to subtle spell it,
All right.
and it's done. But I am gonna find yet another alleyway because my wild magic surge is gonna go off once again.
All right. Wild magic surge, baby.
All right, where's my
Yo, my voice is getting tired.
Aw,
2 streams in
yeah.
a day is a lot. I'm just realizing
yeah.
that.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a 12. Oh, this is the one that changes my height. Good thing I have a cloak of many fashions.
Again?
Good thing I have the outfit of many fashions. Let's roll that D10, shall we? Let's see
Get
if
that
I'm
fresh
growing or
food.
shrinking.
This
Maybe
is the
you'll
third
grow.
time. It
I
only
grow,
has.
I grow 6 inches.
Hey, he's
Sick.
back.
So now I'm 6'1". I'm taller than I was at the start of the campaign.
Oh my goodness, are you
This-
taller than
Wait.
Helena? Oh, well, what,
Oh, no.
what do you
Oh,
think
my
about
goodness.
that?
As if
my
Helena
goodness.
wasn't
Oh,
having
my
a bad
goodness.
enough day.
I would just
If
like to
anything,
point out-
this is just, if anything, this is just going to help me disguise myself further because now it's like,
They're looking for somebody who's 6 inches shorter. I would also like to point out that this has a 2% chance to like roll on this table. So, yeah.
This is great. This is
So you
great.
keep walking, and eventually it takes a while, 4 whole hours of consistently recasting disguise self. You cast it again. This once again activates the magic surge. Please roll again. We're gonna do this 3 times.
hold
I'm
on. I don't wait. I have to do this 3 times.
Yeah, it
I
takes.
just need to make sure I actually have enough resources to actually
Okay.
do that. And the wild magic sword is only if I have Tides of Chaos active, which I would not. Since
Okay.
it got
Or
used.
whenever you cast a leveled spell.
Oh, you have to roll.
Oh, a
wait, hold on.
D20 for that one. Right.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm. Yeah. If the DM can have me roll a D20. If I roll a 1.
Okay. Roll a D20.
Okay, so I'll just roll it 3 times. So that's a 13. That's a 14. And that's a 10. Oh, why am I racing my high rolls on this shit? Okay, well, none of these are going to be wild magic surges, and now it's the question of, do I have the resources to pull this off? So you said I need to do it 3 times, right?
3 more times after that time. Yes.
Okay, so that means I need 3 times 3. I need 9 total points. I can do this. And that'll give me another 5, and another 2. Okay, I can do it, and I'll have then 1, 2, 3. I need to use another first level spell slot. I'm down to a single first level spell slot, and I have a single sorcery point.
All right.
But I am able to keep my altar self though.
All right. You arrive at the last check stop. The final way to escape the clutches of New Windfjord and arrive in the forests. As you get there, potentially the worst fear you could have had. A field of dispel magic stands in your wake, guarded by 2 guards. Doesn't seem like there's anybody else here. However, these 2
Is there-
guards, as you arrive, they go, "Halt! What is your name, miss?" They look at you up and down, and they realize that you are quite tall.
My name
Intimidate.
is
Seduce
My
them,
name is-
seduce them.
my name is Selma Free.
Selma Free. Cool name. Well, if you're going to
So
be going,
smooth.
what exactly are you going to be doing outside? You do understand that there is a potential war going on out there. We can't stop you from leaving. However, we would like to remind you that it is a death sentence. Are you sure you would like to leave?
I can take mighty fine care of myself, boys. It's so stuffy in here. I just need to get out and just take in the forest air. You know, I work with animals. You know, so I take care of them with
Performance check for this southern drawl.
I feel like that was
Pretty
unnecessarily
southern
added.
drawl.
All the folks in retailer shape.
Well, Well, that's a dirty 20. So
Hey.
They look at each
Hey.
they look at each other and they go,
I go on, and I'm technically drawing from things that I do because Helmsworth has taken care of animals back in Winfield.
yeah,
So
you're not
he is
lying.
drawing on me.
So, but they go, all right, well, just before we send you on your way, it is customary. We have to make sure that as Windfjord is currently undergoing military operations in order to prevent spies from entering and leaving the city as they would want, please enter the anti-magics field and you will be on your way.
Okay, and I agree to it, but as I walk towards it, I want to reach out to a Turdigrax and ask if he can help me out this one time.
All right.
Help.
Help!
Help.
That's a 79 that I rolled on my.
Oh, we're not rolling that.
I
We're
was
rolling
so nervous
chaos.
for a sec.
I'm sorry.
Chaos!
We're doing the one chaos roll of the night.
Ooh.
So
I was wondering
let's
why you didn't ask
see.
me to roll anything.
Scramble
So-
initiative.
So
You just
everybody
scrambled.
who's new tonight, I know we got a lot of new people. We used to have a system in place for doing this. We have changed that system and it didn't work. But I have a table where 1 to 100, there's a bunch of random events that can happen. And I'm rolling that now, once per game. And let's see what happens to our boy Helmsworth here. That is a 29.
I don't think we've had that one before.
I think we actually have. I don't know. Bets on it
29?
having
We
happened.
will find
Rings
out
a
shortly.
bell.
Someone's gonna get
Scramble.
necrotic
Oh
damage.
my god! Initiative fucking scramble!
Yeah!
Look at it.
Number 3.
What are the odds?
29.
act-
Let's make a note of that. 29 is an issue.
29.
Are you
What are the
fucking
odds?
with me? Are you
Oh my
serious,
God,
Dice?
That's great.
So dumb.
Literally a 1 in 1 million
God
chance.
fucking damn it. I swear to God.
Sick nasty.
Ugh.
This is great.
Whatever. All three of you randomly swap places. And you're
In
like,
the
wow,
So
that's
you're-
odd.
You actually escaped. You're just out already. Are they just out
They're
there?
just, well, like,
I
they're,
mean-
well, the person's now in Selma's spot, at Helmsworth's spot, and then the guard is now, swapped on the other side of the guard table, and Helmsworth, you are now in the guard position, but you guys are, like, right in front of each other, so, like.
Damn it.
Wait, let's see if I can do the zoom.
But like I said, I wanna reach out to Eternagrax and see if he can like shield me or something.
All right, I'm going to allow you to roll a D100 with advantage. And we shall see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
A 62.
Ah!
All right, Helmsworth, you managed to connect with Eternagrax. Make a persuasion check to see if he will actually help you. At disadvantage, as he is not very fond of you.
Oh come on, he's got at least be thinking better of me after all I've done.
I mean, you don't have a great relationship. As far as he's concerned, you have to do what he says.
Okay. I rolled a 2 and a 11, so I'm gonna use my last sorcery point to re-roll that bitch. So that's gonna be a 7. So that's gonna be a 16 total.
All right. As you do so, two massive cosmic fists emerge from your shoulders, grab the guards by the skull, and crush them into bloody mist. No one else is around.
Oh, whoa.
Okay then. Does not fuck around.
So, all right. And then I just walk and I'll run. I'll run. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I'm running for it. I'm gonna run for it.
Run like our boy Sporticus. As these fists emerge from you, they splurt in this mist, and then you
Wait, do
just
the guards have any objects of interest on them?
they do. If you take an investigation check, you can, but I mean, time is of the essence here.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Investigation check.
That's a goddamn 2. I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos.
They have nothing. It all
No,
exploded.
I use my Tides of Chaos to re-roll, and I got a 12. So let me see what I get to. Investigation, 18.
You root around their corpses, and you find on them is a sort of vest, a sort of vest / breastplate of missile repellent. This vest will completely reflect the spell Magic Missile. Otherwise, it is a regular breastplate.
Oh hell yeah, I'll take that.
As you do this though, because you took the time for an extra investigation, beepers
Oh yeah,
go
but
off.
I'm running immediately after that.
I know you are, but this is all happening at once. As you search them, you grab the stuff, beepers go off, and immediately the doors in front of you start closing. You manage to get through, but as you emerge on the other side, you have alerted the guards. And at the guard gate, you now look exactly as you once did. They begin shooting at you.
Well,
You can continue to run, but this is going to be a long series of bullets to hopefully avoid being shot.
okay. Question.
Mhm.
Does the time I spent like casually walking, does any of that count for a short rest?
I will allow you to get one short rest.
Okay, good. I'm gonna roll all of my hit die, all of them. I'm gonna make that roll in the Offbeat Outlaw Discord.
Ooh, the Discord. Oh my gosh,
Oh
can
my
they
God.
join the Discord?
Where
You
do we
can
find
certainly
that?
join the Discord. Joining the Discord is do we have that as a link? Discord? Is that a
If
thing?
you do ! Socials, then that should.
We're gonna start a Webkins room on Discord.
Socials. Oh my goodness, is that the Discord? You can certainly go check that out. Wow, that's
Oh
Whoa.
my god, I'm joining right now.
go join
Me
that. Wow.
too. Definitely not already a part of it.
Mhm.
It's
All right,
beautiful.
so I get to roll.
It's me.
I get to roll 8d6.
8d6. All right.
Wait, no, 96. 9. Wait, no, 8d6.
8d6 1d8 because wait, no, whatever. 76 1d8.
Let's make
plus
it 10.
18.
I was on the bench. I was over on
Okay,
the
I think I
bench.
need to do this without putting spaces. Oh, never mind. I gained back 41 health. So
Ooh,
that's gonna
nice.
be very good.
So you get
Nice
back your
shield.
health, and as you emerge on the other side, you hear sirens blaring off. And you hear announced, International fugitive Helmsworth Free has breached New Windfjord.
Yay.
Let's go.
Uh,
Let's do this.
And it's so loud that I'm actually going to ask Helena, Dorg, Bunny, and Piggly to make
Ooh.
a perception check to see if they can hear it.
Wait, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, did I not hear the big giant explosion?
That's gonna happen soon. Didn't happen yet in the time.
Oh.
Oh, am I dead then?
Oh no.
You're not dead
what?
yet. You guys are still fighting.
Okay, okay.
Oh no.
I just can't roll luck because I'm out.
This is bad.
15.
Nat 20.
I got a nat
Okay, Dorg.
one.
Yeehaw.
Okay.
Plus 2,
12.
so 3.
12. All right. So everyone who rolled a 20 plus, here's a message. Helmsworth Free has, and then it's just kind of peters out. But you guys hear something
Really
about
cool
Helmsworth.
guy.
Yeah. Helmsworth.
loves his mama.
We're gonna be doing a series of rolls. Are you ready?
Wait,
I'm as ready as I'm as ready as I can be.
I'm dead.
All right. First thing that happens, a series of gunshots fires at you. As they are far away, you're going to be making dex checks, and I'm not going to be rolling to hit. Please make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being hit by bullets.
Can I shield?
You may shield, and you may decrease the DC of this check. Okay.
I will do so.
Right.
Oh, and my wild magic surge will go off when I do this.
He
All right.
shrinks again.
Wouldn't that be something?
29 initiative scramble.
This
Can we
is
just
an
add that onto there just for fun?
Just,
Just replace whatever 29 is.
so that's an 83. So what's gonna happen is each creature within 30 feet of me takes 1d10 to cross. Oh, never mind. Nothing happens.
There are some squirrels who take the damage. So.
Oh god.
How many squirrels get got?
I'm gonna roll a d6.
Too
5
many
squirrels.
Oh,
Too
that's a lot.
many.
5
Okay, so-
squirrels?
That's
That's an
Five
immediate
squirrels are gonna be
family.
5 squirrels are going to be taking 3 necrotic damage, and I will be healing for 15.
how much HP do squirrels have?
They have 1 HP, so 5 squirrels die.
They're little
Well,
squirrel
they died.
kebabs now.
They died for a good cause. I'm back to full health.
Yeah. Dinner.
Helmsworth, you're like running, and
Squirrels are
so you roll that dexterity saving throw, please.
Yep.
Pack your shit, Morty. You fucked with the squirrels.
Okay,
Pack up and
this
move
is,
to
this is a good place to start. I got a 17.
Ooh.
17. Alrighty. So you pass the save. So you're going to be taking only half of this damage. Okay.
Well, I'm at full health, so this is literally the best I can do.
That is 16, 19 damage. So you shall be taking 9. They fire from the tops of this bastion like wall. Next thing
You
that
said 9 damage?
9 damage for you total. That's after being halved.
Okay.
Yep. After this, you continue to run. After this, someone with a Mizium apparatus appears at the top of the bulwark. They are going to ask
How
you.
come everyone except the people that I'm searching didn't have Mizium apparatus?
There's special. These are like the special forces, my dude. I'm sorry. They only get rolled out on special occasions. So this dude is going to cast. First he's gonna make a check. He's going to first do an intelligence check. He's gonna attempt to cast Flame Strike on you.
I don't like
Well,
that.
he rolls below that, so I guess he's not gonna do that.
It's gonna do something random.
Oh my
hits a
god,
squirrel.
he does animate objects.
Well, I mean,
I
it's a
said
good
anime
spell,
object
but
at first.
Yeah. So he
Senpai?
charges up his Mizium apparatus, he aims it at you, and then go! And he's expecting this holy fire from the sky to appear over top of you. Instead, 10 pebbles rise around him and await his orders menacingly. Confused, he just goes, attack! And these 10 pebbles begin their tour de force.
that
That's
might
almost scarier than the fire.
that actually might be a problem. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
How fast can these things move?
I think they can only run like 30.
No, they can move.
I think 1 pebble is a D8.
They can move 30 feet. So if they dash at me, they can move 60 feet.
They are dashing
But I
at
can
you.
also dash 6. But I can also dash 6.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're dashing, so you're currently 120 feet away. But these things start their dashing tour de force at you.
Luckily, animate objects don't get ranged attacks.
Yeah. But these pebbles
Then they-
are just
then-
like drones.
Flying V.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to allow.
And they won't be able to follow me past 500 feet.
Okay. So you keep running. At this point, somebody, you are now at exactly 120 feet away. Someone casts Magic Missile. Some unavoidable shots hurl towards you.
Can I hold up the breastplate?
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check to see how fast you can get it in front of you.
Well, that was a 3, so that's gonna be
Oh
like
my
5
God.
total.
Bro.
But I'm gonna use my. Don't worry, I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos. It's okay. It's
If you
okay,
didn't
baby.
have Tides of Chaos, you would be
Do
the
you have,
worst
like,
character.
unlimited of that? How
If
does
I
this
didn't
work?
have Tides of Chaos and Magical Guidance, Hauser would have been dead in like episode 4.
Seriously.
But
Dice
yeah,
have
with
it
my-
out for you, man.
but it's okay though. I rolled like an 18 that time, so it's gonna be 20.
Nice.
Rolls a 1, ends up with a 20. But yes, you managed to grab the breastplate out of your pack and fling it towards you. And as these 8 magic missiles come flying at you, just charging at your location, they immediately, as they hit the breastplate, just pew, pew, like with comical sound effects from like pew. What's that movie I'm thinking of? Good, the Bad, and the Ugly sound effects, like from the revolvers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You slide that back in. You make it another 60 feet, 180 feet. The pebbles are 120 feet behind you. You keep going. You keep running. I'm going to assume at some point you start casting, what's it called? Find Steed?
Yeah, I'm gonna start casting. I'm just gonna start the. How does ritual casting work? Can I cast it if I'm like running for my life? Because I know that my ritual casting, I flavored it in such a way that I could.
I will
potentially do it.
allow it for the sake of this campaign.
What puzzle do I
Flavor.
get that will take me 10 minutes to solve?
I'm just gonna make this a note. I'm pretty sure that you can't do this in actual D&D, but for the sake of this campaign, I'm going to allow it. Just so everyone understands the rules who is watching. That is how I will be
I
ruling.
I
never
this.
believe
knew.
that the only real rules about ritual casting is just that it takes 10 extra minutes.
I'm pretty sure too. I'm just unsure myself, so I'm just not going to make a ruling. I'm just going to say that this is how it works in my campaign at any rate.
Yep,
But
yep.
as
I
for the
gotcha.
puzzle that you get a try to think of an appropriately funny puzzle for a Find Steed. You know, like the sliding block puzzles where there's like 9 squares and there's one empty
yeah.
square.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and you got to make a picture of a horse.
But the difference is it usually would be like 3 by 3, but this one's like 12 by 12.
No, it's still 3 by 3. You just keep fucking up for 10 minutes. It's just very confusing. You're like, God,
It's like every once in a while the pieces will
Just
just
can't get
randomly.
it.
The
You're
piece will just initiative scramble. And once in a while they have to
Yeah.
restart.
you're like, come on, this sucks. You keep scrambling it. You keep getting it. After 10 minutes of running, the pebbles are long gone. You make it. You get a horse, and you begin running to your friends where you once knew them. And as you escape,
Well, actually, wait, no, I'm heading towards the. I said I was heading north.
But yeah, that's true.
oh, you're heading north to the.
Yeah, to the altar.
Okay, right. All this would have still happened. I got confused about which direction you're going. All these things would still be happening either way. But if you're going to the Altry, you go to the other. You're on the other side of this place. But as you keep walking, you're running, and in the distance, you hear a mighty, god-awful, terrifying explosion. Explosion is all-encompassing. It sounds like 1,000 thunderbolts went off. You look behind you and you see in brilliant blue light. You see a thunderbolt from the sky is charging this thing. And after it grows and grows and grows, it eventually stops.
I reach out to Eternagrax and I'm like, what the hell was that?
Because you have just acquired a piece, and he said he would offer you guidance, he says, "Your friends. I'm unsure about their current
Well,
status."
friends is a bit much. But
Your acquaintances, accomplices. They seem to have set off the weapons depot on this island. I am unsure about whether or not they are alive, as I'm currently with you.
fair enough. I mean, do we even need them at this point, though?
As much as I would like to cut off loose ends, we do.
Well,
Without Bunny, we cannot restore this island.
Ah,
Oh man, I really thought that you would have been able to do something about that.
The all tree is not my domain. However, the others are more or less loose ends.
Well, for the sake of all the animals on this island, let's hope that they survive.
Let's hope so too. I'm unsure about Helena's piece in this whole thing. Whoever god she's affiliated with is currently.
The gods love Helena for reasons beyond my understanding.
She's very useful. She seems to change sides.
That is a word that you can use to describe somebody.
She seems to be capable of things that other clerics are not yet capable of. Changing domains is not as easy as being given an offer. She might possess similar properties as you, Helmsworth, being a charge stone and whatnot. However, she might be something more.
I'm a little bit offended that you would compare us like that. I'm gonna be.
Helmsworth, keep in mind, I'm giving you information. I would suggest you listen carefully. There's a good chance at this point that Helena might be a chargestone vessel for godly power. Not just necessarily for magical as you are. If this is the case, this might give rise as to what Industria was planning all along.
So you're saying that the gods are trying to take control of Helena, take over her body or something?
They are trying to take control of her will and command her to do their bidding, as she was a far more powerful cleric than others. She has the potential to control whole domains and godly domains. My guess is Industria's original plan was use her to get to me and take over my domain for himself.
If we destroy the island, that can't happen anymore, right?
Hopefully. Helena would remain very powerful. I'm unsure about what the gods would do with such a useful person.
We can deal with the gods later.
As for
Right now, we
Piggly,
just
I might suggest keeping him close as well.
What's going on with Piggly?
There are secrets that we do not yet know of the wolf people, of the beasts. Whoever this Popley figure is, they are not just some humdrum folk story, they are real. And Piggly is the secret to finding them. They must be.
So you don't know where they are then?
No.
Do you know if they're on the island?
I'm almost positive they're within the island's control. Get to the altar and that shall be explained.
Alright.
It's getting late, Helmsworth.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to know where Dorg's Mako is, she's in New Winfjord. I found her when you were there.
Why didn't you say anything? We could have gotten out together.
I was not aware until you were already out of the building. I was only aware once you'd made contact with my ego. It was too late. She's in the same holding facility.
Well, that's a shame, but I'm not really in a position where I can just go back. Or can I?
Helmsworth.
I know. This is what heroes do, right? Even if I don't like the guy, that doesn't mean I have to forsake his friend.
I say for now, rest.
I'm not going back now. Are you kidding me?
I say meet up with your friends first. Don't go through this alone. You broke out of that facility with ease. Breaking in will be much more difficult.
Well, I actually have visibility this time, so...
I do not know why Mako is being held there. She told us she was in a temple. That is not where she
Maybe
is.
Maybe that's what the Windfjordians. Maybe that's what the Windfjordians want us to believe.
I am unsure. All the same,
Well, I wish you had told me this a little bit earlier, but we need to.
I had other
we need
things
to-
on my mind, Helmsworth. As much as I despise your existence, I require your life.
It's the story of my life, I guess.
You're not exactly easy to get along with, Helmsworth.
I feel like I'm sorry, Eternagrax, but the world's kind of been kicking my ass, like, from the very beginning. So,
I get it. You want someone to blame.
I'm not blaming anyone.
Yes,
I'm just
you
saying
are.
that.
You blame me, don't you? Isn't that what our last conversation was about? You blamed me for making the world unfair. I should have made it fair. Isn't that what you levied at me?
No, I just want that you shouldn't have made it in the first place. That's kind of what I was getting at.
Helmsworth, one day you shall learn that existence is a gift.
Then why have people been trying to take it from me all this time?
Exactly because what I said it is. It is a gift.
My entire life, I've been used by people, manipulated by people. I didn't even know my parents killed me. You know that.
I'm aware. Helmsworth, if life is unfair...
My only friend they made him disappear. Everyone in my life somehow finds a way to fuck me over. And you're saying that I should just that it's on me?
Helmsworth, it's not on you. It's not on anyone. It's on the rules of this world that can't be changed. If I changed them, it would be worse. What happened to you is a tragedy. But if you go around blaming people, blaming the world, blaming your surroundings, you will only bring yourself greater sorrow. I see your heart. You seek power. Don't seek power. Seek what is right. I sought
need
power and
to
what...
do what is right.
You have that power, Helmsworth, are you not? My guiding sword, my arm, my ego, my eyes at this point.
You know that's not enough, Max. When people like Industria exist and are able to enact, and they are able to enslave people with impunity and enact their will upon the people of the earth like that, it's not enough. When there's people, when there are forces out there that oppress the people of this world, that are beyond the mortal realm of control, there's nothing. I need more power than that.
Then, Helmsworth, I levy you one question. Do you wish to see the end to the age of the gods?
I think that the gods have done a lot for us. They helped bring us to where we are today, and they helped us develop. There's a lot for us to be thankful for. But I do believe their time has come. They need to either back out or they need to be forced out.
Then, Helmsworth, for the first time since I have met you, I agree. And with that, we shall end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been an absolute whirlwind. an episode. Helena died, got a new domain. Helmsworth broke out of New Windfjord. The entire squad gets a long rest. You're well-deserved, and a well-deserved level up. Use it as you will. I am Offbeat Outlaw. Please stick around till after we're done our plugs. We shall be raiding someone within our community to show them some good old-fashioned fireball love. And please, for my personal plug, please support me on Patreon. This is what allows me to do what I do. And if you are able to support me, it is only $3 a month. It is what allows me to continue to make content full-time. So thank you all so much for watching. I shall now pass this off to Liz. Liz, what exactly are you telling us about tonight?
Hey everyone, I'm Liz. I use she, her pronouns. I was Helena, the former variant human light domain cleric, now current variant human grave domain cleric. Just spent some money on some books, baby. I'm excited. No, I'm actually genuinely excited. So today I want to talk about that today, 32 years ago today, is the anniversary of the arrest of the Central Park Five. If you guys don't know what the Central Park Five is, they're quick Google search, but I also included BBC article. I definitely recommend looking into it about the disparities in our criminal justice system, the psychology of coerced confessions, media shaping outcomes of trials, and just public opinion. And I definitely recommend looking into it. Also, When They See Us is a movie that you can watch on Netflix if you have Netflix. So yeah, definitely I want you to take it seriously, not just like a, oh cool, one thing I know. It still applies to today. And as always, thank you, Offbeat, for an incredible session. And I hope you all have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your week. Mwah. And I'm going to pass it off to who wants it? Marcus, go!
Yeah. Hi, guys. I am Marcus Territory. I have been
George C. Swill,
the half-orc paladin. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Marcus Territory. And as of today, I finally have my Patreon up. That's the main way of supporting me now. If you guys feel the inclination to contribute to that, I would be very appreciative. I'm passing it to...
Whoa! Right before you pass it, thank you, NMTAFD, for 20 Tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Woo. Bless your soul.
Wonderful.
Yay!
Thank you.
Wow.
Can we get some hypes in chat, y'all?
Let's get some hype in the chat.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to pass it off to Caroline.
Hi, I'm Caroline. You can find me on the internet at Caroline Smash. I'm going to be playing some horror games on Twitch, hopefully this week. This is what it's going to look like. A little bit. So, yay. Have a good night, guys.
Pass it off to Spud.
Hello, I'm Mash Spudson on the internet. Feel free to look me up. I make skits. Also, from earlier, David Tennant is the best doctor, by the way.
Oh, that's not a question.
That's just gonna.
Oh yeah, is that, are people debating
Oh
this?
my goodness.
Yes.
Thank you for more Tier 1 subs.
came
Thank
up.
you. Noman Land 4211.
I've never seen a
Oh,
single
man.
thing of Doctor Who, everyone.
It's wonderful.
passing
Ballad,
this
Go ahead.
off the ballad, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a dude, and
I'm a dude.
I breathe oxygen,
You're
you know.
a dude.
I breathe oxygen. You know, I eat food. I'm kind of a big deal. You can find me. You can find me on the Offbeat Outlaw Discord. I have uploaded a few videos onto TikTok. Like if you want to see more, good luck. It might happen. And I also have the Helmsworth free playlist because we've learned some few revelations, and on the Helmsworth jukebox, as I like to call it, it's a playlist that's filled with a bunch of songs that give additional insight into characterization, backstory. Like I choose a new song every week, and even if you don't understand the inner machinations of my mind, it's a pretty good playlist either way. So.
Fun fact, this week's playlist is Whalers on the Moon.
Whalers on the moon.
That's not true. That's not true.
I was about to say, that's not true.
I almost believed it for a
Ballad
second.
is like,
No, that's not true.
no. Thank you so much.
This week's is going to be a good one.
All right. Thank you so much, Ballad. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We are going to be raiding my good buddy Dice Cream Sandwich. They are currently in the middle of their D&D campaign themselves. They're having a really fun time.
Get in there.
So go get in there. Go show them. They are also
Get in
Canadians.
there.
So go
Get
show
in
some
there.
Canadian love.
Oh,
We're gonna be
there,
raiding
soldiers
there.
are
In
coming.
5,
Sorry,
4,
Three.
3, 2, 1. Raid! And we are raided.
And complete.
And we
Nasty.
are.